So a quick note about this whole thing. We just randomly decided to go out and get sandwiches, and then through getting sandwiches we talked a lot about food and ended up talking about a lot of things. So through that, I hope you guys enjoy this. We plan to start doing this more often, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys next time. And it's a little loud, so just fair warning, headphone users.
Wedge cut fry that I don't mind. It's from a restaurant, so it doesn't technically count. Dave's Barbecue used to fry their wedge fries in such a way to where the top was like crispy near the end, but it was fluffy in the like more dense part of the potato. So like you dip it in sauce, and it's just like you get a crunch at the top if you eat we're gonna go down to the fluff, and it was a good balance.
I would think that we're probably gonna get to like the barbecue places eventually, but right now we're on fries.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, if you want to talk about wedge, that's the only good one. But there isn't really any wedge fry fast food places.
Yeah,
KFC.
Most fast food places that I've ever been to, and the fact the most that I could pull off the top of my head, they do straight cut, and occasionally they do waffle.
Where do we put those crinkle fries from Cane's?
Cane's crinkle fries? What?
They're really good.
They are.
Never had these.
They're always soggy, though.
No, not always. The only reason that they're soggy is because they're in that hot environment.
They're in the hot environment with the chicken and the bread.
Crinkle fries normally are really good for like. It's another thing that's like another addition, like another texture to addition to sauce.
Yeah.
It's something that I find that I like.
Because you can't have a fry that's all soft.
No.
Which is mainly why I don't like wedge cut, because the majority of the time when I get wedge cut, they're always soft. They have no crisp to them.
I get crispy wedge fries.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason the wedge fries every time I get a wedge fry, it's normally crispy.
Huh.
It's normally like, it's not like it's like double deep fried.
Because I think if you want to go for true crispy ass fries, like you just want the crunch and almost nothing else, you get really thin, like Freddy's fries.
I feel
that
like
they serve you a fucking million.
I feel like you would really enjoy going to Britain and getting fish and chips.
Oh, I would,
because chips are closer to wedges.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. There's another restaurant that it reminds me of. Five Guys.
Five Guys fries.
They have tier.
Yeah, they have really good fucking fries.
The majority of the time they're
soggy.
They're soggy, but they're fucking
You don't
good.
care.
No. Here's the reason why you don't care. You get a shit ton of them.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You walk into that store, there's the bags of potatoes. You know, everywhere.
Yeah,
you know.
They already have them out.
You know it's real fucking potato that those motherfuckers have to slice every day.
Yep, motherfucker, they're there. They know.
And then they fry them, they season them, and they put a shit ton in that bag.
Yep.
Dude, then they get rid of all the
if you really want, Iowa is running off of them.
It's true. All the oil, dude.
Because if you want a crispy fry, you can still go to Five Guys, because the majority of the fries are gonna be soggy. But then again, you always get those few fries that are just deliciously crispy.
So August, hear me out. So you are an individual who really likes crunchy, crispy fries.
I like the texture. I'm very much in the texture.
Fry.
Less of the actual starch.
So you don't want the starchy type of potato. You want the perfectly fried potato.
I don't eat fries for the flavor of fries. I eat fries for the texture of fries.
So you eat it for like the crisp.
That's why you really like good McDonald's
That's
fry.
why I like good McDonald's. That's why I like Freddy's super thin cut fries. They're so crispy and snappy.
Why you don't like the flavor and stuff that comes with.
Well, I'm not saying I don't
Chick-fil-A
like.
No. What he's saying is.
Oh shit! So they had a wreck over there, and they had a.
That explains a lot.
Fuck.
So
that does explain a lot.
It's just people. Ooh, that's not a
that
looks
either. Bad.
That's a camper.
That's a camper.
Oh, that's a truck pulling a camper.
What the fuck happened to it?
I think he ran off the road. Oh,
nope.
He lost a tire. He lost two. That truck has two tires on its back.
Yikes.
Oof.
You fucked up, dude. All right. So I think we got like most of the good fries. Most of the drive time type of fries. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You want to get on to the next subject, or what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's a really weird. I find that many people are split on this, because from the machine is different than in a can. We all know this.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Where are we going?
Drinks.
Ooh.
And I'm not talking about milkshakes. I'm talking about soda from the taps.
Okay. Oh, from the soda fountain.
There is something about McDonald's Coke and McDonald's Sprite that is, you cannot find that anywhere else.
Okay.
So you want to know what's fucking disgusting?
What?
I still drink soda and stuff from those places, but when I worked at UNC, we had fountains, you know?
Yeah.
For fountain drinks.
Those things, man. Those things.
I walked downstairs into the basement of the place, and there's just tubes everywhere, filled with this disgusting, viscous shit.
Hold on.
And I walk into this room with my manager, who's still training me about this, and she says, "Do any of the go around and check the bag levels." And I found out then and there that all of them are made they're in bags and piped from somewhere in the building to the fountain.
Hold up. I got a horror story for you then, homie.
Is it the one where
those
you
machines
open?
can fail?
Pause. Yeah, pause for a second. You know you have fountain drinks, right?
Yeah.
I had a Slurpee machine. I worked at 7-Eleven for a year and a half,
Yeah.
right? I literally had to go in the back when there was a Slurpee flavor that ran out. I had to punch a bag open. I had to punch a box. Take the bag out. Take the tube out of the one and hook it up into the second, and just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah. That's how drinks work too, because you had a soda fountain too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I had both. I had to deal with both. I know.
And then the machine fails and doesn't get the mixture quite right, and then someone comes up to you complaining.
Yeah.
My dude, I've had individuals. I literally went up to a thing, right? Because I was drinking a shit ton of soda at this point.
Yeah.
I had this thing where I went up to, I think it was either the Sprite machine or the Powerade machine, right? Went up to there. I did the thing. Did not come out right because it's this purple drink, right? It's the color.
It's supposed to be like blue.
It's supposed to be like blue, and then like 5 seconds later, it was white.
Just seltzer?
Yeah.
Just seltzer. I've had that before. Where
I hate that shit.
I've had experiences where I go to a fast food place and you can tell when they're out of fucking syrup for the soda dispenser because you get the soda and it looks normal and then you drink it and it's just like, oh wow, I'm drinking fucking club soda.
I'm drinking seltzer.
Yep.
And I like seltzer a little bit every once in a while, but not that.
But do you guys feel that same way? That definitely, no, not with the drinks.
So
I do. There is a distinct difference between a can and a fountain drink.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I like the sweetness of the fountain drinks more, but I've switched more to cans and bottles.
Okay, here's the reasoning for this though. Fountain drinks are kind of universal.
Yeah.
You kind of have to, you find a fountain drink, that's what you get. I do like what they're doing now, where they're adding flavors to shit.
Okay, I'm a fan of these new machines because everything's in that one machine.
Yep.
In the one machine, and it's like, and this is gonna sound even worse because Elena used to work at the AMC.
Yep.
They're like ink cartridges.
They are.
Ink cartridges of syrup?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So
But I like those where it mixes up all the flavors.
you
and
can
stuff that you
you can get like orange Coke, cream soda, orange cream soda, good stuff like that.
Yep.
All right. So fountain drinks are.
All motherfuckers hot.
We know. This motherfucker back here and me are like, oh man, we're gonna just keep on doing this shit.
Roasted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cool it down now.
I'm just gonna do that. There you go. Now we're
cooking with Hazel.
Oh,
Woo!
I know why.
Why?
Because we're not next to the fucking district of fucking rubber.
Yep.
It's pointing out that way. That's why we're not getting cool.
I know, but I was trying to circulate it without blowing it into our faces.
I kind of want it though.
Okay, fair enough.
We passed a Wendy's along the way. We can go there after we're done with sandwiches.
Oh my god. I feel like you're not going to want to go anywhere after we're done
Nah,
with
man.
No?
Not, dude. The largest sandwich is the size of my forearm.
Oh, Jesus, look.
It is 12 inches.
12 inches of pure satisfaction.
Shit.
And they
Load that shit up.
They pack that shit. If you ask for everything on it, they pack that shit.
It's good, man.
It's good.
Okay, what fast food place is the best ice cream? Or best, actually, let me rephrase that. Best cold, sweet thing, dessert type shit.
Do we count Baskin Robbins?
No.
Because they do it fast, but you have to go in.
No,
it's a traditional ice cream parlor.
No, they don't have a drive-through.
Yeah, no, don't have a drive-thru.
They don't have a drive-through.
Dairy
Doesn't
Queen's
count.
near the top there.
We're talking about a place that you would primarily go for a burger that you could also just get ice cream and shit and milkshakes at.
Are we going with milkshake or soft serve?
Still
both. Because
technically, I would put Dairy Queen at a solid B.
Really?
Because you can buy burgers there, technically, so they qualify.
yeah, they qualify.
But when you think fast food, ice cream treat, you think Dairy Queen.
That's up. I would say it's a C+.
I give it a solid B.
Yeah, I give it a B too.
No. Here's the reason.
My favorite is Brownie Batter Blizzard. Oh,
The ice cream itself is fantastic. My issue with it is the price.
Really?
$4 for 6 to 7 ounces of ice cream. No.
that's because they know that's what you're going for.
Right, but nah, dude, I can't. And besides, like, it's so expensive to get a mini, and that's like this big. It's like $3 to $5 for that shit. Nah, man, I would say like Dairy Queen's good. I'm going to pass on it though. There are better there are at similar quality milkshakes for the same for even cheaper. I don't know.
So where would you go?
Where's
Freddy's.
your go-to?
Freddy's. Yeah. Okay. Never
I've never
mind.
had Freddy's.
We're gonna fix that. Freddy's is good. I would say that the next thing probably on the list is going to be fucking.
I'm gonna throw Five Guys up there.
Five Guys is good too.
Yeah, Five Guys is
up
really
there.
nice.
No.
I was gonna put Five Guys at A. To be perfectly honest,
Here's the
with you.
reason.
I think their shakes are so much better.
Well, not only just that, but like the thing about it is they have so many different flavor combinations that you wouldn't get at Dairy Queen. For instance, one of the weirdest ones you can get is a fucking bacon fucking thing.
Can you get Oreo bacon or something?
Oreo bacon.
Oreo bacon,
I need to try
cookie
one
dough
of that.
bacon or some shit.
I have intentionally not been trying that because that's when I have fully signed away that I am fat and I'm never going to change. But I think I might as well just bite the bullet, then try and lose weight to say I've experienced it. I'm not telling Caitlin because she will probably kill me.
To be honest.
She will.
To be honest.
Think about it.
Because like you just say like, oh, bacon and Oreos in a fucking milkshake, and you have the reaction, even if you don't do it physically, you have the reaction in your mind of just.
That's why I've been saying.
But it's salty
I don't
and
want to
sweet,
do
my
it.
dude.
Yeah,
I don't
just
want to
dip
do
your
it.
fucking fries in it.
That's what Wendy's is for.
The Frosties, that's kind of what they are for. I don't like doing it though.
I like it.
I like it
makes
too,
me
yeah.
feel like 100 pounds heavier.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. All right. That's another place. Wendy's, I put it a solid B, or at least maybe even an A.
Wendy's is strange for me because
depends.
you can get a chocolate frosty, you can get a vanilla frosty, or you can go stick your fucking head up your ass.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
What?
They have a warm cookie frosty that's layered in hot fudge. It is
Okay, but that's still only 3 things.
But the thing is they do it consistently well.
They do it consistently well, but it's 3 fucking
like
things.
it's like Hanes. There's 4 things on the menu, or you can go shove your head up your ass.
But you know when you're going there, that's what you're gonna get, right?
Yeah, and it's gonna be this. It's gonna be
Quality.
same quality every time. If you have a bad experience, it goes. That's a fluke.
Okay,
for
but
them.
I think honestly I would rather go to a place where I can
You want more diversity?
I can have 100 different options for what I get in my milkshake rather than chocolate, vanilla, and cookie.
All right. So what? So okay then. So what other options are there? Right? Because like I think about it this way. You have
They have some weird shit at McDonald's, especially if you go on seasonals when you get shamrocks and shit.
Okay, but that's not consistent.
I'm not even saying McDonald's
if the
is
fucking
good.
machine works.
Yeah, if you could actually get the ice cream fucking once.
To be honest,
Also, I
you
told
know why they don't actually always serve you ice cream, right?
because the machine is so fucking old.
No, the machine is so fucking dirty.
Yeah, it's filthy.
Like they don't clean the machine.
okay, I'm gonna just say straight up.
Wendy's is almost as bad, but they've really been trying to clean up that part of their reputation.
I was gonna say this right now.
Okay.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
it's overrated. Burgers and bellies. I can't deny that shit. Billions and billions sold.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Oh, like overall as a company, they're overrated?
Overrated.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. You want to know who else is overrated?
Who?
Fucking, Shake Shack?
Shake Shack?
No, not Shake Shack.
Shut up. Wait, In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, though.
In-N-Out is overrated. I had it when I was in Texas.
You were about to say fucking Shake Shack?
No, I like Shake Shack.
No. Hold up. Those two companies, both are not overrated in my personal opinion.
Have you had In-N-Out?
Yes.
I have had it.
I wasn't that blown away by it.
No.
And
You know
I
what?
got the
You know what?
go-to
You know
item.
what?
I
You know
got the fucking go-to item. The fucking animal style fucking double
Yes.
down.
Yes.
I got it, and I'm like, you know what? This is good. I like this, but it's not.
Hold up.
It's not. It's not gonna fucking like end my entire existence if I can't have it.
Pause for 2 seconds. I'm gonna piss off every Texan.
Do it.
Are you gonna? What are you about to say about Whataburger?
Overrated.
Their burgers, absolutely. Fucking can't agree. However, their breakfast is where it's fucking at.
Nope.
Have not.
Have you had their breakfast?
I was in Texas for a week. I had it once.
I have
Did
not.
you get the pancakes?
Of course.
Oh my god, what did they do to you?
They fucked me up. I
The
could not.
pancakes did?
Everything.
What? How did it fuck you up?
Just my stomach was fucking garbage. I felt like I was eating this, and I just like, this doesn't taste right.
Where were you?
In San Antonio.
That's where you went wrong.
What do you want from me?
You went to a fake part of Texas to get food.
No. I was staying there.
You're supposed to buy Mexican food in San Antonio.
But we went from Austin too, man.
Okay, you got some bad experiences. I got Whataburger breakfast. The pancakes were nice, fluffy, and thick, perfectly
wish.
made.
Oh, I wish.
With perfect bacon on the side. It was glorious. I had been
so
sick
sorry.
for fucking 3 days, throwing up my guts. The first meal I was able to hold down was the roast beef from the night before, and I woke up to that. That was gorgeous.
I'm so sorry. The pancakes, they weren't fluffy. They were almost hard. The fucking bacon was overcooked, and I just felt garbagely.
They hurt you so bad.
I honestly can't say anything because I've never been to Whataburger before.
Whataburger's gonna start expanding into Colorado, apparently.
Oh,
too.
so is In-N-Out.
I know. They're
The
gonna
only-
actually have a turf war
The
like they
only
do
one-
in Texas.
well, the
But
only one that I
Texas
have-
has home field advantage. This is where they're gonna really see who's who.
The only one that I've had is Shake Shack when I was in New York, and that's fun.
Okay, there's Shake Shack here.
I understand the hype behind that.
There is Shake Shack here.
Is there?
I want to try Shake Shack. Yeah, there's one in
It's
like
super good.
There's one over here. We'll have to come down, pay for parking, and go down 16th.
What I feel about fast food chains that are local like that, like fucking New York has Shake Shack, California has In-N-Out, Texas has Whataburger.
We have good times.
Yeah, we have good times. The thing I
and
feel
we
about
have
that,
the short end of the stick there because good times.
it's fine.
It continuously disappoints me.
I think it's
I like the Bambino burgers, but I got sick the last time. So
There was only one time that Good Times has ever blown me away, and I was in fucking Greeley of all places where I had that.
There's places where I'm like, you know what? This is the place that everybody likes. This is the place that everybody wants to do this stuff. Nah. All right. Another thing that I have to say about this is that the only thing that I like, there are two things specifically about this restaurant. Not really a restaurant, it's a fast food place. That I like about this place is their chicken sandwich, like the original chicken sandwich, the nuggets, the grilled nuggets, and then the breakfast. It's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A breakfast is fucking good.
Chick-fil-A breakfast is good. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's overrated. Their sandwiches are overrated because
Their sandwiches are. I'm gonna say the chicken on a biscuit is a fucking revolutionary.
Well, yeah, because I go to Chick-fil-A and I expect to eat chicken, and I think their chicken is all right. If you get anything from Chick-fil-A that is not chicken, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Their biscuits are phenomenal.
No.
Their biscuits are phenomenal. I'm just
No.
saying, if you get like a fucking burger at Chick-fil-A, like, stop it.
If you somehow manage to get a burger, you want to know what annoys me? They have practically the equivalent of an Egg McMuffin on their menu.
They do. And it's pretty good, too.
Okay. Oh god, I ate these things a lot. McMuffins aren't that good. Okay, neither is fucking like Burger King shit.
Okay, so let's
Well,
just
no.
do the fast food.
Why don't let-
fast food breakfast. I'm
Let's do
down.
fast food breakfast tier list right now.
I gotta say, Sonic's breakfast is kind of trash.
Oh, it's big trash.
I don't like
fucking hate
Sonic's
it.
breakfast at all.
Sonic's breakfast is why are you there this morning?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You don't go to
Sonic
you don't
breakfast is legit. We serve this all.
Wait,
day.
did I say Sonic or did I say Taco Bell?
You
Sonic.
said Sonic.
Okay, never mind. Sonic breakfast is fine. I wasn't gonna say Taco Bell's breakfast
I
is kind of
have
shit.
never had it.
All right,
That's why you don't know what it is, because it's garbage. Because
All
you
right,
don't go to
hold on,
Taco
I
Bell.
still- I still
Hold on,
say Sonic's
hold on,
down
hold on,
there,
hold
though.
on, hold on,
Sonic
hold on.
is not
I just
that
gotta
good.
get this piece out. You don't fucking go to Taco Bell for breakfast. You go to Taco Bell when it's 10 o'clock at night, you just got out of a movie, and you want some garbage to eat because you hate yourself.
Not just that. You go there when you're stoned.
Yeah,
No,
you
no.
go there when you're high.
Okay, and you're still looking at a C tier for that.
Yep.
For that shit.
'Cause it's
because
not-
there are places like where we're going right now.
It's not even good.
and they're
Like,
open till midnight or later in some cases.
Taco Bell isn't even good, but it solely earns its reputation in C tier because it's always there. It's never gonna leave.
I wish it would sometimes, but yeah.
Kind
It's
of.
not. It's not real Mexican food. It is not. But
Well,
it's
nobody criticizes Taco Bell for not being authentic Mexican food.
Because everybody knows it's not authentic.
Yeah.
Because everybody.
It's fast Mexican food.
You
want to know what annoys me? The British prefer Taco Bell over actual Mexican food.
Well, yeah, because Taco Bell is like
Hold
processed
up,
and shit.
hold up. No. I know why. The British don't fucking want spice.
Yeah, because
A lot of them hate cilantro. I don't like cilantro all that much, but damn.
cilantro's good.
Cilantro can be good.
I only taste like medicine or metal.
That's why.
I have that intolerance.
You
right?
have the intolerance.
Yep.
Because it tastes like fucking metal and soap.
Yep.
You have the intolerance. That's why it's different. For us, we like it because it doesn't
I can
taste like
finally explain to my mother why I don't like Mexican food.
that. Yeah, cilantro. You have the intolerance.
Yep.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck? Why is everybody committing crimes this late?
Well, this
This is fire.
Let's say, A, this is this late, and B, we're in downtown.
Yeah.
And you want to know what street we're on?
What?
Colfax.
That explains all the homeless people.
Uh-huh. So, all right. Let's keep going with the breakfast stuff.
Okay. I'm putting Sonic at a solid fucking E, if not D.
I'm gonna go
D on a good day.
I'm gonna go with D.
I don't honestly think Sonic's breakfast is that bad. I meant Taco Bell. I meant Taco Bell's
Taco
breakfast.
Bell's breakfast is one of two things. It's either bread or that's it.
Yeah. You get the
There is spots. but
get the breakfast Crunchwrap Supreme, or you go to fucking McDonald's across the street.
I don't fucking like that shit, man.
Now you come through, you bastard. You full-on bastard.
Just go around.
Just
Yeah.
park in the middle of the road.
No.
Are you kidding me? There's police around, and we're not getting fucked up by them today. No, thank you.
Nope.
All right. So okay, let's go to the next thing.
Here, we'll just do another swing up and
Yeah.
try and get in it again. If not, we're gonna have to get it to go, which I didn't want to do, but we'll have to do it. I
Only
can't.
one way.
I know. I noticed.
Okay.
Luckily, I still have the UNC sticker on the back of my truck, so it can be like, yeah, no, I don't know where I'm going.
Okay. Let's see. What else? What other places serve breakfast that's fast?
Where do you put McDonald's?
Yeah, where do you put McDonald's?
McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah. Honestly, I put it in like C, maybe low B tier,
I'll put it there.
because it's fine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'll put it there.
I will go there for their breakfast before I go there for their actual food.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, no, I don't agree with
Unless
that.
I'm in Europe, because they really don't do breakfast.
Here's the thing. The only reason that I like McDonald's breakfast is because you can get a McGriddle.
Griddle is like, it's actually pretty good.
You have the syrup inlaid with the pancakes. You have it on top of. You have the sandwich between your fucking breakfast meat of choice and an egg. I'm down. Handheld.
I actually think the best breakfast item from McDonald's is the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Not the McMuffin. The biscuit is so much better.
The biscuit can be good, but it's also sometimes very dry.
Yeah. Well, because it really needs that cheese and that kind of bacon grease and that kind
Chick-fil-A at
of.
a solid A tier. It's just consistently good. And that buttermilk biscuit with that buttermilk fucking chicken, there's just something magical that happens there in my mouth. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Like, I'm not
put
gonna
it-
say I'm putting it in an A. It's not something I'll kill for, but it is something I will definitely take. I will take almost every time.
I will put it at a solid B+.
I need to learn how to make Chick-fil-A chicken.
I have not actually been to Chick-fil-A that often for breakfast. I
Okay.
normally go there for either
They're-
lunch or dinner.
Their chicken, you know how their chicken is already pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Now you're putting it on a buttermilk biscuit.
No, but
And
I'm
that's the whole sandwich.
No. Hold up. With a little bit of maple syrup.
They don't put maple syrup on it.
They dunk it in a little bit of maple syrup, bro.
Do they?
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
what.
noticed.
That's why they get that sweetness. That's how they get that sweetness. They have to. With
Dude,
the
that's
biscuit.
fucking delicious.
With the biscuit, they have a little bit. They have just a smidge of maple syrup.
So much to where it's not really noticeable.
No,
but it's fucking.
it's right there. It's right there, bro.
Oh fuck.
I have a question.
Yo, what up?
Why don't you think that Chinese has expanded into fast food much? Because
Outside
think
of,
about
like-
it. What is the fast food Chinese place? Panda Express.
Well, that's the commercialized.
Well, yeah, but like I'm talking like because whenever you go into like a Chinese restaurant, that like when you go to fucking like Pearl Street or Pearl Walk or Saigon Dragon or shit like that, yeah, it's fast. I'm talking about like Panda Express has a drive-through.
Yep.
You know, it may have been faster to actually go to Greeley.
Fuck.
Shit. Well,
Like-
we're here now.
We're here now, so I'm not gonna drive all that.
So
fucking
why?
way.
What is your theory behind why Chinese food has not expanded into the market of fast food much besides Panda Express?
I would think that the main reason is that most Chinese individuals that are
They go for
Chinese
more
based,
of a buffet?
they're looking for there's one or two options. It's either the buffet or the sit down restaurant that gives you a shit ton of platter.
True.
Yeah, because
True.
traditionally, if you go out for Chinese food in China, it
is-
is the big platters.
Yep.
Shit,
It feeds
right?
a fucking family.
It's the family sit-down meal.
Yeah, and they have the plates, and you share the plates and all that stuff, right?
Yup.
Now, fast food Chinese is your $1 some odd scoops.
Right, but there's no drive-through with that shit.
Yeah.
There's no drive-through, but the thing is,
You
is
gotta
they're
walk
so
in and you get
fast.
the scoop. You gotta walk in and you
And
get
you
the scoop.
and
but
you
then-
know it's gonna be,
Aye.
it's gonna be okay when you walk up, and the person who is indeed,
You want to try to build it again?
I think we're gonna have to, but
I honestly don't see any other parking spots.
Alright. We go.
Ooh.
We good.
I don't want to get fucking roasted.
Well, how about this? Me and August will go in. I can pay for you. Or you can like give me your card or whatever. I can get you. Just send me some money.
Are we just walking back out here?
I would say we can't sit.
Yeah, true.
We can't sit. That's the problem.
The problem still stands that we can't sit here.
Yeah,
Mainly because we have to do this.
we'll be subject to towing.
Oh, yeah.
Just by parking here, I'm subject to towing, and they're watching.
Oh.
They on all the cameras.
People know.
Yep.
People know that.
Especially when we start walking away.
Uh-huh.
However, you know what you could do?
You could drive. You don't have to park.
I don't have to.
I'm just
Right.
saying. It's a possibility.
It is a possibility.
You could just park and then lean your seat all the way back and just kind of look out.
Do it.
You know what you could do?
So,
August and I can run to Chiba Hut while you're in the liquor store.
you know what? Where it at?
That's the liquor store.
Right there?
That's the liquor store.
Alright.
And then technically we're not breaking the
Hold
policy.
up. Go over there. Go towards them. We don't want to be in this parking lot. We want to be over there. We want to be at the Argadoni. I'll go in. Give me a text when you're ready to go. I'll probably have some beer.
Okay. As long as you don't open it, technically I can drive.
King is still
Where does Good Times fall? I've never had the breakfast.
I don't even know if they had breakfast.
Apparently they do. They have like breakfast burritos.
Good Times has breakfast?
Apparently.
Huh.
Interesting.
But apparently it's over super early in the morning.
I
so
don't
you gotta
wake
go
up
like
early.
super, super early.
I don't wake up that early. Fuck that shit.
Okay, fair enough. So they're just like at the bottom because they're too early.
I don't.
Nobody ever has
no.
it
No one ever
consistently
has
enough.
it. That's the problem. It's abstained.
It's probably shit.
It's abstained for reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Is there anything else? Apparently BK has breakfast
They
at
do.
some
They do.
locations?
They do. Their croissant witch is a little overrated, but I like it.
I've actually not had Burger King breakfast.
I would say that their croissant witch is pretty alright. I would also say that, yeah, basically that's about it.
Are we talking about Dunkin' Donuts? Because Dunkin' Donuts has
Does
breakfast
Dunkin'
sandwiches.
Donuts count?
It
That is
has
the question.
breakfast sandwiches and it has a drive-through too.
At that point, do we include things like Starbucks?
Hold up.
No.
Hold up. We should separate.
Starbucks has breakfast.
We should go to a different section. I would say, how about this? We're gonna tier list breakfast sandwiches.
Just straight. Wait, what?
So
So
just
breakfast
straight
sandwich.
like
No.
Is it their flagship sandwich or is it their sandwiches in general?
You can do both, or you can do either. I really don't care. I kind of want to see what you guys want to throw out about it. Because think about it this way: you have like places, for instance, like you have Starbucks, who is not known for any sort of food products except for their breakfast sandwiches and like maybe their desserts. And then you have places like Dunkin' Donuts, same sort of shtick. They have their donuts. Their donuts. We'll do that one next.
But they ran a big advertising campaign for their sandwiches because when they launched them, they were like, "Oh, this is gonna be fucking change the fucking world."
No, I know, but that's what they always do.
And they didn't.
Well, that's what they always do.
But
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts is really, they overhype themselves.
Yeah. Honestly, I really just prefer Krispy Kreme to anything they do.
I would say
I feel as if most people feel that way.
I would say that if you're looking for a cake donut, specifically cake donuts, Dunkin' Donuts will probably be a good competitor. For any other donut, though, it's iffy. That's
Yeah.
the
Krispy makes some good
If you're
donuts.
just going for a regular glazed donut, nothing
Then-
fancy, it's Krispy Kreme all day.
It's Krispy
And
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme does have some fancy donuts.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
And they
But-
make them good.
Okay, but the problem with Krispy Kreme, in my personal opinion, is that sometimes, like one of the main reasons I love Krispy Kreme is because this chain, what this chain does is they give out free donuts, hot and ready. Shit, it's going to be glazed
You
donuts.
can watch them do the glaze.
No, and that's fantastic. Krispy Kreme knows what's up. Krispy Kreme does what's up. That's fantastic. The only problem that I have with them is that for some odd reason, their specialty donuts, they run out so fast. They don't make very many.
Well, because they do. I forgot what I was going to say there for a second, but like the reason that they run out of their specialty so much is that
they
only
so much
really
foot traffic, I would say.
Yeah, they only really do it one time.
Right. I know,
and that's why it's a specialty.
They have certain times a day where they're actually making like glazed special, like where they're working on them on the thing.
Right. But what I'm saying is that I know that their entire shtick, their entire mentality and stuff about it is to make those beautiful glazed plain donuts.
Because that is their forte.
That is their flagship.
Yep.
That is what they do. And to be honest, fucking valid on that. They give them out like hotcakes, and I like that shit. I love when that hot and ready sign turns on, because you know for a fact you can walk in and get a fresh donut.
Quality donut nearly every single time you walk in there.
Again, it's similar to Cane's in that way, where it's like you know what you're gonna get.
They don't do anything different.
Good every time. If you somehow get a bad one, you're in a minority.
No, it's a very small minority.
Exactly.
And that's why if you're looking for donuts and stuff like that, I know how we went from breakfast sandwiches to donuts here. I want to rank donuts first. Because we are already here.
Donuts.
Well, there are two fucking places.
Well, there's two flagship places. But if you're looking for like, donuts are a weird industry because it's mostly mom and pop shops still. It's one of the last like breakfasty type foods that is still majority mom and pop with two big chains.
Exactly. And the two big chains are you go to one if you want a good ass donut, and you go to the other if you live in New York and are stupid.
Or if you want a cake donut.
Or if you want a cake
how
donut.
they make donuts is different.
Right.
But they're not good. They're not better.
They're not. They're super sweet.
Hold on. The one thing that I can give Dunkin' here, is that their process of the donuts, it doesn't taste as processed as sometimes. For instance, cake donuts and Krispy Kreme. The glazed donuts is where it's at. That's what they know. They know that so well that they can just take over and have a good time. But like the cake donuts, Dunkin' has it so that way that it's not as sweet, but it's sweet enough to where you're like, okay, I know this is a donut, and it tastes like a little bundt cake. I like that type of shit. And to be honest, that's very fair.
But if I wanted a bundt cake, I would go pay the ridiculously high price for a bundt cake.
You would just go to fucking King Supers and get one of their little shitty bundt cakes.
Exactly.
It's still a fucking bundt cake.
Exactly.
Right. I get it. It's
could just go pick up the ingredients and make it a night with like friends or with Kat. Literally, I have alternatives to a shitty donut.
It's not that
shitty cake donut.
Because Dunkin's isn't shitty. It's just if I had the choice. Like literally 99.9% of the time, I would go to fucking Krispy Kreme. I have a choice between donuts.
Okay. So, actually, there is a third chain, and no one talks about them. Winchell's.
What the fuck is Winchell's?
Hold up. Wait. There are 3 more that you're missing.
Okay, no.
Pause for a second.
Okay.
Pause for a second.
Okay.
Pause for a second. She could go because we got to go to Voodoo. I need to know where Voodoo stands.
Okay, never mind. I've actually been to Voodoo before. It's not that bad.
Nope. Did you get the penis one with cream?
No.
Okay, good.
I just got the regular glaze because that's the base.
You're missing 3. There's one that's specific. I'm not quite sure about the second one because there are 3 that we're missing here. There is Winchell's. There is Lamar's, and
I've never been to Lamar's.
And there's 5280.
What the fuck is 5280?
It's a Colorado small store based that is mainly provocative. Is a cake donut that is cinnamon based. It is sugar and cinnamon. That is their main flagship donut. It's a cake donut.
Where is this place?
It's all the way. It's onto the Old Watts. Somewhere on Old Watts.
Huh?
Fuck.
I've never heard of this.
So again, okay,
I know a 5280 restaurant that's like it's a kind of a high end one.
No. I know what you're talking about, but there's a 5280. I think it's what it's called. Because the reason how I know this is that the place that I work at, the school had an entire day where it was donut day one year, and they brought in 3 different donut places. It was Lamar's, it was 5280, and it was Winchell's. Those 3 were the big 3 that they brought in because they already knew that Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' would be like, okay, we know that these are good.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave those out, but these 3 are different. Now here's what I'm gonna explain.
So what was the best one?
Out of the three, I would give it to Winchell's. Here's the reason why I go to Winchell's.
Winchell's actually makes a good of each.
Yeah.
They're not as good as the two that specialize, but they can do both.
Right. So here's my thing. Winchell's cake donuts are not that cakey. They're not dense. They're not going to fill your stomach up with
They're not like
So why would you get one of their cake donuts?
Because
that's what you get when you get a cake donut.
Right. But it's the taste that's what's different.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
No,
There's a Winchell's by my house.
It's not fluffy. It's like a crispy type of donut.
Crispy's the wrong way. Flaky.
You're right.
Because it's still soft. It's still like soft.
It's still like a donut.
It's still a cake donut.
Right.
But it's also, you can tell that their batter's different.
Right. I'm going to explain Lamar's like this.
Okay.
What Lamar's does is really interesting. So they do this with like a Safeway and King Supers types.
Fuck.
So here's what it tastes like. I'm gonna just be straight up honest. It's like if you mix the two. If it's light and airy, like an actual Krispy Kreme donut, but it's still kind of hearty like a cake donut. And they're thick. They're big boys. They're like the size of a bagel.
Like gigantic donuts.
They're like
wait. Okay, hold on.
They're the size of a bagel.
Side note.
Yeah.
What shape of donut do you like better? Do you like the thin rings, or do you like it to just be a giant fist donut? I like the rings better.
I could see that.
I kind of like the rings better. And I have a reason for why I like the rings and why I like Krispy Kreme over Dunkin'. Because I, as a kid, used to dunk my donuts. But I would dunk, like, glazed ones. Like, chocolate glazed, like the little ones that weren't cakey. So, like, would absorb it but not fall apart.
I get that. But, okay, so, now, another side note. What do you count as donut holes? What they are? Because they're technically donuts.
Donut holes, in my opinion, are just small circles. They're like the spheres.
Right. But
From
they're
the center of a donut.
Okay, so my question still stands that... My question is this, then. Do donuts have to be a circle with a ring in the middle?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what a donut is.
Then what do you count filled donuts?
Fuck. He's got us. He's actually got us.
No, pause. With
No.
cream?
No.
Do you count it as a pastry then? Because
Hold on.
a donut is a pastry.
Hold on. A donut is a... Just forgot what I was going to say. A donut is a pastry that is a ring with a hole in the middle.
Okay, then what do you call the
Something that is a pastry that is filled with cream is a cream-filled donut. They are two different
But what
things.
about jelly-filled donut?
jelly-filled
Is
donuts?
that different from
That's
a
a jelly
cream-filled donut?
No, that's still a filled donut. A
So there's
cream-filled
a
donut
filled
and a
donut.
jelly-filled donut.
So what you're saying
are
here?
a filled donut.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Here's the weird thing. A donut and a filled donut are named the same, but they are different things.
Two separate things. Okay.
Okay.
That's where I thought you were going to go with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm with you.
I needed a clarification.
Yeah, no. I agree with that because that clarification gets
Because that's where things get weird.
That's where it really gets weird.
Because here's my thing. The only reason I put Krispy Kreme above Dunkin' Donuts in certain aspects is because of their filled donuts. I love their jelly-filled donuts. They are my thing. I love the vanilla. I love the vanilla cream is fantastic. The lemon cream, the raspberry, all of those, and the strawberry even when they come out with those. Those four to me put Krispy Kreme miles above Dunkin'. But when you take away those, I can't separate them very well. Because both of them do the certain thing that I want. I want a donut that's sweet, that is flavorful in its own right, and can just sit there and I can eat them. The only problem that sometimes I have with Krispy Kreme is that their flagship, their light and airy donuts, they're not supposed to fill you up. I get that. They're not supposed to be a breakfast item by themselves. I get that.
No, they are.
They are.
Because you
The
get
thing
either
is they're not
6 or you get a
so-
dozen.
No.
No, they're not filled to the brim with like sugar and extra sweetness too. Because you can actually get some Dunkin' Donuts that are not some Dunkin' Donuts that are just fucking sweet. I can't eat the whole thing.
I can't eat Krispy Kreme the same way.
What?
They're so damn sweet in my personal opinion because the main reason I say this, think about it this way. The donut itself has sugar in it, of course. No. And then their glaze. They layered it on because they need to because of the conveyor belt. They do that. And that is so much glaze that it hurts almost.
I think the icing it can really kill Dunkin'.
No, you're right.
Their icing fucking destroys.
If
The
it's
glaze is better than the icing because the icing is heavy.
Yeah, the icing is super heavy, which is why I like Krispy Kreme more than
Because
Dunkin'.
it's still
But
lighter.
It's
So,
sweet because Krispy Kreme, the glaze on top of it, it's sweet, but it's light. It's not like Dunkin' where it's not like Dunkin' where you have the donut and then you have the glaze on top of it and you can like peel the glaze off and just eat that.
And because you would probably be
All right,
full.
the
All right,
glaze
is part of the donut at Krispy Kreme.
Not necessarily. When it's warm, yes. When it's cold, that shit falls off like it's... No, pause. Let me hear this out.
Okay.
It falls off and it's so brittle. Like freaking snow. That shit comes off. And it's still heavily sweet. I don't know what they do to it. But somehow, some way, like I'm playing devil's advocate here. I like Krispy Kreme. I'm an individual who likes Krispy Kreme. I have to play devil's advocate here for the individuals who are a Dunkin' Donut fan. You know what I mean?
So New Yorkers.
Yeah, the New Yorkers.
So
Boston.
we're pandering to New York. We already know they won the pizza war. Fuck them in the rest of the
What are
shit.
you talking about?
They won the pizza war.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
When you go to fucking New York, you get 3 things. You get 3 things when you go to New York, because I went to New York. I got the 3 things.
What's 3 things?
The 3 things you get in New York are pizza from a shitty corner store, a hot dog off
But
the
it's not
street.
shitty because that is the best
Hold
pizza
up,
you
no,
can
shut the
have.
fuck up.
No. Terrell.
Hold up.
You don't understand. The 3 things you get from New York are a pizza from a shitty corner store, a hot dog from a vendor stand, and then a euro from the same vendor stand.
Hold up. You're missing one.
What?
You need to go to Chinatown.
Well, yeah, but if you go to Chinatown, you get Chinese food. I'm not talking.
You need, from what I know, from the individuals who went to the west, who went to the east, when they went to New York, they needed 2 things. They needed to go to Flushing. They needed to go to actual Chinatown down in Brooklyn.
Do you need to go to Little Italy?
There's a few places in there. Yeah, I need there. I haven't been to New York. I want it.
I've been talking to Noah about making a trip.
I have been to New York. I went to New York not that recently ago, and those to me, other people's opinions might differ, and I don't disrespect that, but those to me are the 3 things. You got to get the pizza, the hot dog, and the euro.
That's fine.
All right.
Because the euro wasn't always part of it. You got the pizza and the hot dog because that was the New York.
That's the New York.
The New York duo. Hey, bada bing. But recently, as of recent, with all the falafel stands and shit, and all of the different halal food around,
Falafels are good.
you got to get the euros too.
Okay, let's go back to donuts. We weren't done with donuts,
I don't know, man.
but
Who
I'm not willing to pander to fucking New York.
All right, but
Todd,
we
for their
can't.
shitty donut chain.
We can't pander too hard to them either in other areas. But we'll talk about that later.
Todd,
Krispy Kreme has won the rest of the United States.
The thing you said that I have an issue with that I don't think is part of the conversation. It might be if we want to put it that way, but in my opinion, it's not. You said when it gets cold.
Okay.
A hot donut that is new and fresh and straight out the fucking thing is a very different ball game than a donut that has been sitting out or is cold.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Now I have to ask this question because we have to do this. Have you had a hot and fresh Dunkin' Donut?
Yes.
Personally,
Yes.
I actually have not been there when the hot and fresh sign is on.
See?
But I still like their donuts more.
No,
I still do.
You're talking about Krispy
Wait, you
Kreme.
like Dunkin'
You're talking-
Donuts more or
you-
like
you-
Krispy Kreme?
Oh, Krispy.
No.
Krispy Kreme. I've never been there when they had the hot.
Really?
Sign. Yeah.
What?
I've never been lucky
All right.
enough to catch it on.
All right. Okay. Hey,
But I
August.
still like it.
August.
Yes.
August.
Yes.
We need to give him some luck. We really do. I am one of the
I
luckiest.
went with Kat, who was my lucky charm, and I got nothing.
I know. All right, so next thing. All right, you know what? As an individual who is playing devil's advocate, I will concede. You guys got it.
Okay.
I would
And
say.
we respect that. We respect that
I
Dunkin'.
respect it.
We respect that Dunkin' has things over Krispy Kreme too.
There is, like, if I am feeling, because there is times I feel that cake donut. I need a cake donut. I
need
want
something that's
dessert.
Yeah,
You want
I
something
want
that's
a
heavy.
dessert donut.
Sure.
I will go to I will go to Dunkin'.
Okay.
I will go to Dunkin'. I
Sure.
will order me a fucking just redonkulous
Sugar donut.
and I will enjoy every bite.
Okay. All right. So
And then I'll down me a half cup of milk.
All right. We can go into that donuts conversation a little bit later when we go outside the fast food spectrum, but that's where we're going to end it right there. Well, how about next thing? All right, the next thing on our list. What's going to be next, boys?
I feel like
Here we go. No. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Go out. You are feeling Italian. And you
Ooh.
are feeling... No. Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
You are feeling Italian.
Okay.
And you just want to eat the entire fucking restaurant.
Okay.
What is the best Italian buffet?
Buffet.
Yeah, I'm talking
I've
buffet.
been to one Italian buffet. One.
Because, hey, I'm going to say it. Cece's?
Cece's. What?
Well, they have kind of a buffet thing going on. Yeah.
Nah.
Well, they kind of have something going on.
CC's is a pizza buffet.
Well, no,
But I'm
because
not gonna say
they've
that
recently
got
expanded into into more like Italian thing. They have the noodles, they have the salads and shit.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Okay, well, I was just
There's
gonna get my,
There's one place.
I was just gonna get my
There's
piece
one.
out that
There's one.
CC's used to be really good, and then it got shit. Okay,
got real shit.
continue.
All right. That's a pizza conversation. That's a pizza conversation. That's
If we
completely
want to
different.
have a buffet conversation just overall, that's something I'll fuck with.
But
there's one Italian
buffet,
and that's Sanzetti's.
Cinzetti's. Full Italian. If you were looking for Italian, you're looking to spend some dough, right?
Spend some money on an Italian fucking
But
buffet.
it's still buffet, so you know it's not gonna be as good as you could get.
But it's still bomb.
But it's still good.
You have 6 different sections, including a full entire dessert buffet area.
Exactly.
Any cannoli that you want, it's right there for you, dude. This place has fried eggplant. It goes into every single noodle that you could think of in Italy. It goes into every single pizza idea. It goes into like the Vincetti, and then it goes into everything that you need for that. Cinzetti's is the bomb place. It is
That and its atmosphere is fucking great.
It's fantastic.
because it's just straight Italian.
It's
It's
just
straight-
It is
Now-
stereotypical
Now,
Italian.
Now that's the buffet area. That's the buffet type shit. That's what we know. Now, do you guys know of any Italian restaurants that you guys want to go into?
There is one that I went to. I went to with Kate and Lily a while ago.
Okay.
I actually straight up forget the name, but it's like over by a fucking dentist office or some shit.
Oh, okay.
And
So
it's a kind of a small place, but it's really fancy, and they don't... Thing about this place is weird. For the life of me, cannot remember the name, so whatever. But
Do you have a general idea as to where it is?
like what area, bud? What area?
Are you any good with directions?
no, I'm awful.
Okay, so I now understand why you and Kat are such.
All right.
We're just good friends.
All right.
Shit direction.
All right,
I'm gonna. One of you are gonna be able
I
to
can
find
describe
a place.
everything about this place other than the name. It's a pretty
Okay.
small place. It's really good Italian food, and the thing is, do you know how when you go to an Italian
Is it
restaurant,
over in this area or is it
Is it in the Westminster, Thornton, North?
I believe it's in Westminster.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and the thing about this place is that, you know, when you go to an Italian restaurant, they give you 3 plates that cover the entire table?
Yeah.
This place has pretty small sizes.
Okay.
And I really like it because it's the perfect amount of food.
Right.
You actually will go to this place and you will never leave with extra. Because it's the perfect amount.
So now I have to just say this.
Also, I'm just gonna say one more thing.
No, go ahead.
Buca di Beppo. Have you guys been?
I'm not.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I would say that it's a great Italian place, but I went back recently and the food was not that great anymore.
All right. I have a place that I recently went to, and it has changed my entire perspective of Italian restaurants.
Okay.
Okay.
It has changed everything for me.
Okay.
I'm going to say this right now. It's expensive. You want to spend some money.
Is this like a date night?
It is a
Nah,
place
it's a
you
proper
take a
date
girl
night.
to impress her.
Nah, you take your woman, you could probably take her there, this is a proper place. A proper small area, it's tiny. It's a tiny little restaurant, but it is Italian all the way. It is full Italian. You literally feel like you're stepping into a small section of Italy.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you this now. The main dishes are expensive. The side dishes are a little expensive. They're like the normal what you would get at like a diner type place. It's like
Okay.
$12 for a starter.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
This place is a place that you take your woman or your man or whoever. You take your significant other to impress the shit out of them. This food,
Is it an impress or is this? Hey, let's go out and spend a little bit on ourselves.
do you want to treat this? Do you want to treat yourselves for an entire evening?
Okay.
This is a treat yourself place.
Okay.
It's called Safano's.
Is it in Boulder?
Yes, it is.
I believe I know of this place, but I
know
have
of this
not
place.
been.
All right. I went there recently with my girlfriend and my girlfriend's mom. She took us out because we helped her move a bunch of shit.
Okay.
So
she treated you guys.
yeah, she treated us.
And
the
it sounds
meal,
like she treated you fucking proper. Damn.
the meal, all 3 of us with every side and every drink. I had champagne there and everything along the lines, dude. $170 for 3 of us.
Fuck me, Jesus Christ.
It's with drinks.
I love how me and August exact same respect.
Fucking Jesus.
The drinks, the starter, the meal, and dessert. 4 course.
4-course meal?
4-course.
Did you get a salad or something? No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Starter salad.
Okay.
That is a place. It's expensive. It's hella expensive. But that is a place where I would heavily consider driving up to Boulder and taking any one of my friends there. I would take anybody there. The food
After payday.
Yeah, after,
Of course.
if we're splitting a check, we're going there.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm not paying for everyone.
No, of course. But like, okay.
If I wanted to pay off my debt with you and then some, fucking I think.
Oh yeah. No. I'm just saying this right now. I had this thing. Here's the thing. This Italian place, right? You think of Italian, you think of noodles. You think of noodles, right?
It's homemade?
Homemade, of course.
Oh.
Homemade, big,
you
thick
wouldn't get them
noodles
anywhere else.
that- you know, homemade, big, thick-ass noodles, right? You know that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This Italian place blew me away so much because they did S-tier food without noodles.
What? What?
Mashed potatoes was the starch.
What?
Mashed potatoes. Now here's
Okay,
no.
Defend yourself.
The plate included a huge chicken breast, mixed with. I'm not lying here. Hold this. I'm not lying here.
Okay, I believe you.
It is asparagus wrapped in baked prosciutto. It was layered with provolone cheese. It was layered with that shit, man. And the sauce. The sauce was the kicker because it literally decided itself. I didn't even need to taste the rest of the food. The sauce.
I think this is your G13.
That's
I
what
think. It looks like.
Man.
Actually, check.
So yeah, that place with the sauce alone got me.
Cemented it as a place you need to go back.
S tier all the way.
Okay.
The sauce itself was so creamy and meaty. It's a mix of a red and white sauce with pieces of Italian sausage and a couple pieces of prosciutto that were mixed in. I can't. That shit was too good.
Okay.
And to be honest, me, a big man, I'm 6'3", 320 pounds, couldn't finish it.
So it was too much.
Not by much though. Like a couple bites. I maybe had a small box like this.
So it was super filling.
Oh, dude, I
Okay.
was conked. I was
And
out.
this is after 4 courses.
Yeah.
But this is after a drink, a small starter, and then that. With a small dessert afterwards. I didn't have that much. I had tiramisu afterwards.
Okay.
That shit was good, by the way.
Okay.
Tiramisu is one of my little guilty
Bro,
pleasures.
can I see your phone? I gotta text Kate that place we went because I fucking gotta remember that name for
All right. Let her know that it is August.
Okay, cool.
It's very thin base. I think that's mine.
I don't because mine has the G13 has roast beef.
Okay.
That's yours.
Okay. All right, boys.
Oh yeah.
Hold up before you take a bite. To us.
Yeah.
Fuck is.
To Sandwich Club.
I got it.
Just
Part of
to-
my sandwich. Get it up. Sandwiches.
To Sandwich Club.
Woo!
Eat.
What
Eat.
the fuck do you have Kate's name under?
Oh
Please tell me it's not like Baby Doll of My Life.
no!
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I hit her up over Messenger a lot.
No. Okay. How do you get to that? I don't know how to work this phone. I was born on Apple.
Messenger.
Is this the white
Yeah.
one? Blue one? Okay, cool.
And if she doesn't respond there, go through text.
Okay.
That one.
Did,
Caitlin.
is it spelled Caitlin?
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell Caitlin?
It's a joke. Moving on.
Okay.
Remember when the Starbucks fucked up her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh my god. I can't get over this sandwich, bud.
It's so good. I got a Death Star. Fuck you.
Good shit.
Anyway. Okay, I haven't gotten to say my story yet, god damn it.
Go ahead.
I think it's called like a meat cheese.
I mean, cheese is interesting.
You been there?
I have.
It's not the greatest. I'm gonna admit it's not the greatest. But there is parts of it that is just truly made with love. Mm-hmm. They make homemade spaghetti. They do. They make the homemade sauce. Their pizzas are made by hand. There is love and care that is put into it. It's just a small mom and pop shop though. So the quality isn't super great because they're, still operating like a mom and pop shop.
Right.
But you can tell it's made with love in the back.
Fuck thirsty, goddamn.
Outside of that, I don't have a lot of places, man.
Now, again,
Papa J's used to be really good before it closed.
Papa John's.
It went down though.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna ask.
Still actually not taking a bite of this sandwich yet.
Oh, take a bite.
Oh, you got the au jus.
Yeah, of course.
French dip.
He got a French dip. He went classic.
Nice.
Okay, I will admit I sprinkle fucking.
Dude, now you
imagine
how you're missing out on these.
Yeah.
You want a bite of mine, bud?
I had to try the baseline though.
You want a bite?
Sure.
Bring it over here. It's got a nice sandwich on the. It's got a nice sauce in the back, so be very careful of it.
He got the one that I was telling you about, the G13 with the crispy mayo, or the
Everything's
Chipotle
on
mayo.
it. It's a back end of a sandwich, so it might not have everything on it. You see what I mean?
That's still really good though.
It's got a nice meat flavor. It's got nice little tomatoes. Everything about it.
The way they layer their sandwiches, it balances it out, the flavors.
Also, they have a pickle right in the middle, which is fantastic. The bread is really good.
It's a really good fucking French dip though.
Completely agree. This place kept me alive in Greeley.
I wonder why.
God damn. Kept me going for more. Mine has cream cheese on it, dude.
Okay,
I'm down.
I gotta try yours.
I want to take a bite of that shit.
Go for it.
That looks bomb, to be honest, dude.
The Death Star.
Oh, dude.
That's weird.
It's weird, but it's good.
I want to take a bite.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay. The weirdest sandwich I ever got from Chiba Hut.
Oh, that's really hot too. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. It was a meatball sub.
Really?
It was a meatball sub. However, it was called like a purple gorilla.
Oh boy.
As all their names are fucking weird.
Yeah. Well, they're all stoner related.
Well, yeah.
The purple gorilla had meatballs, jalapenos,
Oh, I know where this is going.
and grape jelly.
Yep, that's what I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It was the weirdest thing I had ever eaten.
Was it
decent?
good?
I don't know if I'd get it again, but I didn't hate it.
It wasn't a bad experience. It was just
a confusing one.
yeah. All right. So, now if you're looking for something that's less expensive, and you're looking for something that has, that mom and pop feel, mom and pop owned.
Yep.
There are two places. One closed, unfortunately, and I love that place to death.
Was it Papa Joe's?
No. This place was a butcher. It specialized in Italian sandwiches.
Oh, fuck.
Was it Big Dog Deli?
No.
Okay, never mind.
It was over by my house.
Okay.
120th and Huron. If you were ever right around that area, there was a place that was a little bit over. It was the Anthony's. This place, their meatball sandwiches, the king of meatballs. Italian spiced, meatballs the size of a big old freaking dollar coin. Thick meatballs, really lovely, non-acidic tomato sauce. It was fantastic. Bread was also like a French baguette type, or like a big thick baguette. It wasn't like those little tiny ones. No. It's that big thick baguette.
Oh, so like a proper Italian bread.
Mm-hmm.
That has the thick, like that has the crunch on the outside.
Yep. Baked fresh, baked from home. Unfortunately closed, but I always respected them. There's also an Italian place over on 136th in Washington, I think. There's a place over there that's over by Legacy. Now, for everybody, it's a place that it's a little bit more modernized, but I like their spaghetti. It's not like most spaghetti, because when you think of spaghetti, you think of like this really like liquidy type of sauce. This one's a little bit more solid.
Good.
It's a solid type of sauce. It's more. The noodles are not like paper thin like certain type of spaghettis. These ones are thick boys.
Okay.
Very interesting place. If you wanted to go and try it, I give it a good recommendation. They also have like a family meal where it's like they give you.
The reason why is because there's also peppers in here that have the seeds still in them. I just bit into a seed. Fuck.
Nice.
Burning your mouth off?
Oh, just a little bit.
Those.
That's what the veg is for.
Those catering tins?
Yeah.
Filled to the brim with meatballs. Meatballs the size of a baseball. There's like 5 of them in there. There's like you cut them in half. You have 8 still decently sized meatballs. Really big. It's filled with spaghetti and sauce, and then the basically like the huge ass fucking meatballs. And then they give you like a box of salad, and then like more dressing and other things that's on top of it, and also like a big old thing of freaking breadsticks for like $25. Not bad.
She's probably gonna start replying soon.
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm just telling you guys about it. It's
Scalzotto. That was the place.
Where?
It's called Scalzotto. Hold on.
Calzotto. Never heard of this place. Oh fuck. The cream cheese. That is cucumbers. That's good. That's. I didn't taste it till now, but hot damn.
Yeah, but if you're ever open for Italian food and you don't want to absolutely kill your wallet, but you still want to go someplace nice, go to this place. I don't know where it is, but at least I remember the name.
I bet you $5 it's gonna come back. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, she probably doesn't fucking know either.
Now this is a bite right here.
That's a bite.
That's a bite of what a taste of a G13 is.
I don't know. I just ate all of my sandwich and now I'm kind of
Good shit.
No, I'm kind of dying.
120th and like Sheridan. That's what you're saying.
Okay, boys. Okay,
Near the post office.
Okay, fellas. Move out a little bit far east. What's the best Chinese food place around here?
Fuck. Around here?
Around here?
Around here.
I'm gonna give my bet.
I would shoot for Heaven Dragon.
Heaven.
Heaven Dragon.
Really?
I would.
Really?
I like it.
Okay. I'm gonna differ. United.
United is a close second.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
give
been to
my
Heaven in a
answer-
while, so it may have gone down.
I'm going to
Quality?
give my answer to Saigon Dragon over by Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, Legacy, King Supers.
Saigon Dragon's okay.
No, I really like Saigon Dragon. Because, like, forever and ever and ever, or at least my family, always got shit from,
Keep talking.
yeah, I was just reading what you said. So, yeah, there's that place if you're ever feeling Italian food. But forever and ever and ever, I always got Chinese food from two places. I always got it from Pearl Walk and Silk Street.
Both of these.
Yeah. And I was just kind of burnt out on both of them because I really like Silk Street, but I never got it often enough to really start admiring it. And then, like, we just ate fucking Pearl Walk forever and ever and ever.
Chinese, yeah.
Because it was, like, the closest and easiest. But then I discovered Saigon Dragon over by Legacy, and the reason I fell in love with Saigon Dragon is because not only did they do lunch deals for high schoolers, which is what I loved most about them.
Same thing with United.
Yeah.
Yep.
The lunch deals for high schoolers, which was like, you just got an entire fucking thing of orange chicken and lo mein. It was kind of fucking amazing. But also, I just really like their meals. They also did pho that is super, super good. Not the best pho I've ever had, but
Pho's a good place.
It's better than a lot of different pho places that are just kind of whatever.
Sure.
That's why I really like Saigon Dragon.
We should go into pho.
I have no comment on pho. I barely have eaten it.
What's your place? What's your pho place?
There's a place in Arvada.
Okay, we're talking.
Now hold up.
Okay.
Now hold up. It's a drive. I know, but there's this place in Arvada that will trump anything.
Okay.
It's again, pho is a bowl of noodles that is ridiculous. It's a huge bowl of noodles broth, and then whatever fixins you have.
And then fucking, it's got meat. It's got fucking
Veggies,
onion roots and
yeah,
shit.
yep, veggies. You got a little bit of veggies in there. You got
You can get like tofu, chicken, and beef in the same fucking bowl, depending on what you get.
yeah. But this place,
I know of pho. I just haven't had it that much.
So pho, there's like a few different places where I go to pho. There's one that's over by my house. It's decent, but as soon as I went to this place in Arvada, I don't know if I can compare it. Because the reason is that most pho places that I've been to, their broth is decent, their meat quality is okay. This place has what seems to be to me, I think what tops it is its broth. Something about it, I think it is stewed with pork bone. Whatever one it is like the marrow for like overnight, because it's so well seasoned, it's so well tasty, it's more hearty.
Oh, really?
Because of just its flavor alone. I feel like a medium bowl, which is ridiculous for most people. I can finish a medium bowl no problem, but I think that like just I could be sipping on that broth all night long and I would be fine. I love their broth. I like the noodle quality. It's not like, you know, some pho places, they have like the noodles that like don't taste right.
I often notice that the noodles kind of taste mostly the same across the board, depending on which pho place I go to. Sure. But often the sign of bad pho to me is if the noodles just become indistinguishable from the broth.
Yeah.
Like they absorb too much of it, they get too soggy and too wet too fast.
Right. You need a little bit of structure when it comes to it.
Yeah.
From what I understand about pho, it's a little hard to achieve because it's the rice noodle.
Yeah, it's rice noodles. It's not normal, like...
God, this is good. The thing about this pho place is that this noodle is the rice noodle still. But for some reason, it doesn't hold as much water and as much broth as it does the other place, as any other place I've had. So this place is still, it's one of my tops. I would put that in a fantastic place.
But yeah, my go-to place is often Golden Bowl over by the Arc and Pacific Ocean Market.
Yep.
That's not a bad shout, though.
That's not a bad shout.
Yep. It's not fantastic.
The
but
Golden, you do know that there's like 4 flood places in that one little area.
Yeah, because there's Golden Bowl, there's Faux Dewey, there's...
Dewey's not bad.
Yeah, it's not, but I really like Golden Bowl.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I can't get over this sandwich. These sandwiches are so good, man.
I know. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at when it comes to pho. But there are some places around here that I like.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think what else is something we could do.
We went from fast food.
We were, and we've never went back to the breakfast sandwiches.
Nope. But I think that's a little bit harder question. Okay. So now this is a question that I've kind of pertained to, that I'm trying to like stay away from for a little bit. But there is one question that we can always go to.
What is that? Actually, I don't know if you're going to say this, but after this, we got to do pizza.
Oh, fuck.
That's next.
But yeah, that's next. But what we're going to say?
And we have to exclude New York because we don't really have a good opinion. Neither of us have had the real shit.
I'm also gonna exclude Chicago style deep dish.
Okay.
Because that's...
I can and I can't because you can get it delivered here.
I know.
You can get it delivered from New York. It gets frozen and gets sent to you.
Uh-huh.
It's not bad. But at the same time, it's not fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It's frozen.
God damn, I missed the temperature already.
What were we going to say?
All right. There's one debate that takes over so much of the food culture world. And it's one of those things that you just kind of get tired of hearing, but you know it's coming. What is your go-to burrito place? Now, when you think of burritos, there are 2 places in mind that everybody kind of debates over. But I want to expand it if we can.
Because we both know those 2 places.
Yes, we all.
We don't even need to say their names.
But we know. You know what they are.
Yes.
They're 2 ones that you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying this debate.
Yep.
Now, those 2 are the flagship when it comes to certain areas because of debate.
Yeah.
Because you have those 2 that have always been in debate ever since they've been really created. So you have those 2, but I want to see if you want to expand it a little bit.
You see, that's my issue with burritos. It might just because I'm just getting I'm not cultured or some shit, but I don't often have burritos. They're not exactly a favorite. I would rather have tacos.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather have a taco than a burrito, or I would just have a burrito bowl. And I'm not saying I don't like burritos, because there comes a time when I just gotta fucking have that
Burritos.
fat, disgusting burrito. But I don't know. I can't really be in this conversation all that heavily because I haven't really had a burrito from the places that aren't those 2 places.
Sure.
I just have to say, one of my friends recommended I go to Fuzzy's for the longest amount of goddamn time.
Fuzzy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Say your piece and then I'll say my piece.
All right, Fuzzy's.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I can be in this conversation. I've had nothing from Fuzzy's except for nachos, and those were okay.
Really?
That was it.
Okay. So first thing.
Not a big fan of fish and Mexican.
That explains why, because you went for the odd one. So, Fuzzy's to me is an individual place that you look at it and it's mainly tacos. That's kind of their shtick.
Yeah.
And it literally says in the name Fuzzy Tacos. And there's also another place that I'm gonna throw up there too.
Is it Chubby's?
It's not Chubby's.
Oh.
I don't like Chubby's.
I think Chubby's is completely mediocre. I don't think it's
I
anything
agree.
to shout about, but I don't think it's awful either. Chubby's is fine.
There's Fuzzy's Tacos is one of those things where you look at it and it's tacos. We get that. But the thing about it is the burritos are interesting because they don't. I've never really had the burrito, so I'm not going to touch that. I just know of their burritos being a little bit interesting. I think that their nachos are up there. I would say that they're up there. For just not really the seafood type of nachos, because you don't really want to do
Terrell,
that.
is your car on?
Yeah.
Yes.
You should probably turn it off so you don't kill the fucking environment. Terrorist.
Fuck. That changed quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll this down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. The thing is that it's hard for me to crack my window. There it
Okay,
goes.
anyway, as you were saying about fuzzies.
Their nachos are really good. I think that Fuzzies is one of those things where it's kind of off the wall. You don't really know what you're gonna get with Fuzzies.
Yeah, it seems kind of wildly inconsistent.
Yeah.
My piece with Fuzzies is that I was recommended by a friend to go there for ages and ages and ages. He always came up to me and was like, "You've been to Fuzzies yet? I gotta fucking go to Fuzzies. Fuzzies is great." I gave it two times. I gave it 2 chances to impress me. I had the tacos first because that was their tagline.
That's what they go for.
That was their thing, man. Mm-hmm. And it was disappointing. It did not live up to the hype. I don't know if it was just a thing of the night. I don't know if it was anything like that. I went there. I got the tacos. It was disappointing. Sure. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give it one more chance because he's still fucking recommending. It's like, oh, yeah, the tacos aren't great. But it's like, tacos are the thing.
Yeah.
How can the tacos not be great?
All right.
But then he was like, no, you got to go there and get this, this, and this. So I gave it a second chance. I went back. I got a burrito from Fuzzies. Okay. Again. It was disappointing. I don't know if it's about the specific location. It's the one over on 120th. Or over there, kind of.
So
I don't know if it was the location. I don't know if it was when I was going. I don't know if it's because I wasn't in the mood for Mexican food or fish or anything like that. But both times I went, and it just did not live up. It was just not anything special.
I think what happened was, you were recommended this taco place. You were recommended this hard. And I think that what happened was that you got you were expecting the moon.
My expectations were
high. You were up here. You were up there.
Yeah,
here.
because my expectations were lifted to the nth degree because this friend of mine has gone to this place so many goddamn times and he says it's the messiah of fucking tacos.
I would say it's not. Main reason is because their tacos, it depends on which one you get. Sometimes their seafood is all right. It just really depends on which one you get. Because a lot of the seafood-based ones are a lot of weird combinations of seafood. And I know that, like, you have, like, seafood with, like, for instance, shrimp and lime. That's a very consistent flavor when it comes to that type. I just think that some of the other ones are a little bit weird. But if you go for, like, their basics, like, the chicken, the beef, and the steak. Those 3. If you go for those, I would say that they're decent. I would not put them, S tier or anywhere near that. I would say B-, C+. That's their area because it's not as good as like other Mexican joints. And like they're trying their best to do that sort of stuff. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not the greatest thing up there. And this is my piece about it. There are other taco shops where I'm just like, I don't know, man. You're interesting.
You are entertaining.
You're just a weird little shop, aren't you?
You said burritos, and I just have to say, have any of you been to Just Burritos over by the Grease Monkey on 120?
I actually have not.
I have been there.
Me and my dad have tried to go there, I believe, like 5 times now, and it was always either closed or we got there too late.
So
is it good?
So here's, it's fine. So I'm gonna say this right now. Just Burritos over on 120th. Their burritos, because I went to Pinnacle Charter School. You know that place. Everybody knows that place. Yeah. Pinnacle Charter School picked me up right near there, right next to the gymnastics university thing that was right there, or behind the Grease Monkey, that little area. So every morning before that, it was at fucking early in the morning too. It was like before the sun came up in the winter. I would go either then or right like a little bit after that time. Right before the bus would pick me up, I would go there and grab myself a burrito. It's a breakfast burrito. Now, breakfast burritos can be very good when it comes to that type of shit. I thought that their chorizo was really good. I thought that their beef was pretty good. The only thing that I really did not like about Just Burritos was the salt content. Like, even like most burrito places know their salt content levels. I couldn't eat there because sometimes it was sometimes so salty that it just overpowered everything else that was in the burrito. It was like they tried too hard to get the spice levels up. When in reality, all they did was add so much sodium that it just made it unbearable.
Oof.
It's an okay place.
Okay.
I would say that if you're looking for that type of individual place, if you want to go and try it, yes, go ahead, do it. But be a little wary that the last time I had it, it was like the last few times that I had it was very salty.
So would you go, for someone like me who's never been, and my dad who's never been, who want to go, who want to try it,
Yep.
would you recommend it as a place to go out of your way for, to wake up early for?
I would say that if you're looking, if you have been waiting to try it, to at least get it out of your bucket list,
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
I would say to go in with an expectation, though, that if you're not ready for it,
If you're not ready for everything they have to throw at you.
you're gonna get hosed a smidge.
Okay.
And another thing that I would say is, if for individuals who are looking for to try it and do that sort of thing, it might be a one and done. It might be. Fair warning about it, though. It's a good place. I just think it's a one and done shop.
Okay.
There are a lot of those, and that's one of them.
Okay.
Now, the subject of pizza kept coming up, and now we can go into that area if you guys would like. Now, do we consider most pizza places, because we do have our chains? We always do.
Okay, here, let's do this. Let's divide the pizza into two categories. Pizza chains that everybody knows, and the pizza that's around here that is your personal favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do chains first. I just gotta get this out the fucking way, because whenever I bring it up, everybody yells at me and tells me I'm fucking stupid. I like Little Caesars. I actually like for shit tier chain pizza.
All right.
I like it.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you exactly what. I've had this conversation with Kat.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation. Little Caesars is that pizza that you can't get mad at because it's pizza and it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's not great, but it's still pizza.
I would say
It's the top of shit tier pizza because it literally is.
It doesn't try to be anything else except for shit tier pizza.
It is succeeding at what it's going for, and if you have $20
You
and
get
you got a bunch of friends,
you can
bada bing, bada boom.
Now, my thing about Little Caesars is their pizza is, again, the top of shit tier pizza. We know this. Now, my thing is that their meat pizzas have gone up.
Really?
Their cheese pizzas have gone down.
Ooh.
Cheese pizza is something that I live by some days, because I know for a fact that I don't want this grease. I don't want this. I want.
You don't want the crap that comes with meat as like
Right.
a byproduct of the pepperoni and the sausage.
Pepperoni, sausage, ham, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I just want a nice cheese pizza.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those, but like Little Caesars, I think it's mainly you know what happens? This is what happens with me, at least. I don't know about everybody else in the room or anybody else outside of this. The pizza that is a cheese pizza makes me realize how shit their sauce is.
You know, that's fair. They don't put a lot of sauce on their pizza.
Not really. It's more of it's a very limited type of thing for the Little Caesars.
For myself, I'm not the biggest sauce guy with the pizza. I like it to be a good amount, but like with Little Caesar, since it is what it is. It's shit tier pizza. It's $5. You know what you're getting.
You know what you're
It's
getting.
McDonald's of pizza.
It's cardboard, but if you want cardboard, you get that cardboard.
Exactly. The thing is not having what
We won.
Sweet.
Dope.
By 1 point in overtime.
By not having that extra sauce, it does take away from the cheese pizza aspect. I can see where you're coming from with this, but at the same time, is that what you're expecting when you pay that $5?
No. So here's,
you know what I mean?
No. I know. It's not. It even isn't really about the sauce amount. It's the sauce taste. Now,
quality.
It can be. I like it like 75% of the time. There's that 25% though,
Where it's just something's
where
off.
something's wrong with it almost. It's not even like tomato. It's more vinegar than
It's like a paste.
Yeah, it's tomato paste, not tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I know what I'm getting when I'm getting Little Caesars.
Yeah.
But their meat quality has gone up a smidge. But to be honest, the only thing that I really get there from nowadays is their deep dish.
Really?
I actually haven't ever gotten the deep
So
dish.
again,
Mainly because if I'm going to Little Caesars, I got $5.
Yeah. Because I am eating cheap.
for an extra $2 though. Extra $2.
But sometimes I don't got that.
No. Fair.
Yeah, because you don't always have the cash, and you decide I'm gonna go to Little Caesars because I don't have that cash.
Right, but then you have leftovers and you're gonna be good to go. But if you have that $2 extra and you know that like you're not spending much, but you're spending a little bit extra on the deep dish, I'd recommend it. The deep dish pizza is really quality in my personal opinion for shit tier pizza.
I often find that Little Caesars stuffed crust is better than a lot of other people.
The stuffed crust, but stuffed crust is also a little bit overrated in my personal opinion.
Well, yeah, stuffed crust. I also kind of agree that stuffed crust is a smidge bit overrated, but honestly, it's one of my biggest weaknesses when it comes to food.
Have you ever?
If you put a stuffed crust pizza in front of me, I will like suck your dick. I'm sorry, that's just me. I love stuffed crust.
So you are a slut for stuffed crust pizza. I'm a slut for strawberry boba. We understand each other.
All right. I have a question then for my friend here, August.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Have you ever seen the pizza that has mini pizzas on the end?
I have seen that. That's an abomination and should not exist.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that a Pizza Hut thing for a while?
That was a Pizza Hut. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say.
Don't-
Pizza Hut does not care about their pizzas outside of a stuffed crust pizza.
The pizza joint that doesn't fucking give a shit about pizza is Domino's. Fuck Domino's.
They're trying to improve their image.
But they're so bad.
It's such garbage.
It is pretty bad.
All right.
Because like okay, all crap shit tier pizza turns to plastic the next day. But like Domino's shit tier pizza, it actually tastes like plastic.
All right.
It doesn't just have a plastic texture. It fucking tastes like it too.
I have a question.
What's that?
We have our big four.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck the big four are. Rank them.
Probably gonna put.
I would say, at the bottom,
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Ooh. I don't know.
Here's the reasoning.
Wait.
If
Should it be
it's-
big five because there's two Papas?
Ooh, there is. Shit, I forgot about them.
Should it be
My
five?
bad.
Yeah,
Wait.
let's do five.
Two Papas?
You need to give a context, bud.
Murphy's?
Papa Murphy's and Papa
Oh
John's.
fuck no! The Papa Murphy's is in that spot right there.
What?
I had friends that worked on the inside. Never again will
What
I
do
go
you
to a
mean?
Papa Murphy's.
That
never
fucking
again.
chicken white sauce pizza is amazing.
No. I will never go. I will never go after
Is it a sanitary reason?
sanitary and food quality.
Okay.
I don't agree with you on the food quality, but sanitary might be something that I'm not sure about.
All
So
right.
I'll give you that one.
Now, okay. The only reason that I can't, now that I think about it, I actually cannot put Papa Murphy's in this category. Main reason is their shtick. Take home, bake yourself.
Yeah, you don't eat it there.
No.
You don't even eat it in your car.
No, it's not even a delivery place. Think about it.
You go get it. Yeah,
You
go
go
get
ahead. You have to go and get it. And now every other one, you can go and get it, but you can have it delivered.
And you can go get it hot too. You can't get hot pizza at Papa Murphy's.
No, you cannot.
No.
They
And
put
that's-
it in a thing with directions and say, "Go bake it your
Yeah,
fucking self."
yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I put it in a separate category. I would say it is the best frozen type pizza because you have to bring it home cold.
Yeah.
I would say
I would put actual frozen pizzas above Papa Murphy's.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna
Like,
just,
I'm not gonna lie, I am a big frozen pizza guy. That is why I am the size that I am for a lot of reasons. I love me a good
Because
frozen pizza.
pizzas.
I'm gonna pause it there. We're gonna go back to the bike four. Papa John's is on the bottom for me,
Okay, I'll debate you on that one.
and it's not even because of anything that's happening company wise. I don't care. Their pizza does not taste good. I would say, I don't know why it is. The meat doesn't taste that great. The cheese is okay, and the sauce doesn't make any sense to me. I eat it, and I'm just like, I'm confused. I shouldn't be confused with pizza. Next for me is Domino's, because again, plastic.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
that shit.
Tastes like plastic is plastic.
Plastic
Next day.
cardboard. What do you want? I have to put blackjack at second, but I might.
Wait, are you saying blackjack is the big one? Because I thought Pizza Hut was one of the big ones.
Pizza Hut's is number one
Oh, Pizza Hut is number one.
for me.
Are we excluding Little Caesars?
That's
Little. We're talking about delivery.
delivery.
Okay, never mind.
Delivery.
Yep, okay, I got you.
Pizza in general, we have sections.
Yeah.
We talked about
We
Little
have
Caesars.
to have sections.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna get into a very bad spot.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay. Again, out of the big four for delivery. I don't know, man. Blackjack, Domino's, and Papa John's can all be on the bottom. I like Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's fine.
I would say that Pizza Hut's the best out of all the four of those.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, all of them are not that great. Except for Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut actually has some flavor. Especially in the crust.
Yeah,
But that's all they care about is the crust.
Not really.
Yes,
Here's
really.
here's the thing that Pizza Hut does wrong, though. It's because they put small pizzas on the end of the crust. You don't fuck with crust.
All right.
Okay, I
Even if
did
it's
like
a
when they put the
split-
cheese bites
No.
on there. The cheese bites were good. It was a decent idea. It was a good
All right.
stick. It didn't run, but they
All
did
right.
stick with the
All
stuffed
right.
crust.
Pause for a little bit, boys. Pause. I'm just gonna say this now.
Okay.
Unless, I'm sorry, Domino's, you made an atrocity, and it will haunt me forever.
Wait, what happened to you recently?
Oreo. You know that shit? Oreo dessert pizza from Domino's. You remember that piece of fucking cardboard that has fucking like bullshit fucking icing?
I don't think I've ever had this.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't do it.
They discontinued it. They
Okay.
discontinued it in 2012 because they didn't sell enough. Here's the problem with it: take the cardboard from your fucking basement,
Yeah.
smother it in a little bit of icing and some cookie crumbs, and that's what you get. It was marketed to be a dessert pizza. You don't fuck with that shit.
Everyone's like dessert and pizza or a match made in heaven. I'm like, you can go fucking suck a dick.
Well, I mean, if it's cookie pizza, yeah. But that's not fucking pizza. That's goddamn cookie.
No. Dessert pizza in general is a terrible idea, and it should not happen. It should not exist.
It's one of those things where you're like, it should be good. Pizza is fantastic. Dessert is fantastic.
And then you
They
combine the
don't
two, and you're
mix.
like, "What? Where did this go wrong?"
Exactly. How does this go wrong?
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense how it goes wrong. Every time I've had something that has been labeled dessert pizza, it has been a mistake, and I regret it.
I've regretted it. I only had it twice in my life, and I regretted it both times.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to swing back at you and say that you're kind of wrong. I'm going to flip Papa John's
Okay.
and Blackjack.
Again, those three can switch.
Because
They're kinda interchangeable.
I honestly would, given the option, pizza's pizza.
Well, yeah.
Beatsies.
But let's say I'm going...
You have either the choice of blackjack
Jack
or the past
Or
Papa
Papa
John's.
John's is over here. Believe it or not, I'm probably going to go with Papa John's.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, I don't know what they do with that dough. Yeah, it's not the greatest.
Nah, man.
But the thing is it doesn't get nearly as flat sometimes.
Okay.
Remember they brought in Papa John's for us yesterday. They had
did.
all of this left over from Papa John's and they brought it in.
They did.
It wasn't like super soggy.
In some instances.
It was in some instances, but like some of those slices can hold up on their own, and that is a consistent thing that can happen from them.
Sure.
Whereas every time I've had blackjack, the fucking slice
Just droops.
droops down. Same thing with Domino's. I'll give you that one. It droops down.
It has no staying power on the crust itself.
Right, exactly.
right. So-
For whatever Papa John did over there with his fucking dough, because apparently you can look up his like dough recipe
Yeah,
online.
make yourself or some shit.
And like that shit can hold up.
Okay. My retort is this.
What soda did you get?
I did not get a soda. I got Kool-Aid and it's gone.
Damn.
I know.
It was great Kool-Aid.
It was great Kool-Aid. It was good. All right. The thing about the bottom three for me, they're all interchangeable for reasons. I think
I still think Pizza Hut is not as good.
it's not, but it's the best out of the four.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing about this is this.
What's the best thin crust?
I will talk about that in a minute. Domino's, Blackjack, and Papa John's all have something they're at least decent at. Maybe not Domino's, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
Blackjack is really good with their cheese. I don't know what the fuck they do with their cheese.
I agree with that. No, I totally agree with
I think
that.
I don't know what the fuck they do with their cheese, but their cheese is like...
They go hard on their cheese. That's weird.
I think that the cheese for Blackjack... here's the best thing about this entire shenanigans. If you take the three, right? Take those three.
Yeah.
You take... I don't know what I'm going to take it from Domino's. I'm not thinking about that yet. Probably the sauce from Domino's. Maybe.
Not even.
No. It's the best out of it. Think about it.
Yeah, okay, the best part of something that's awful in every way
Is the sauce.
probably, yeah.
I would take the sauce from Domino's.
I can agree.
I would take the cheese from
Blackjack.
fucking Blackjack, and I would take the dough from fucking Papa John's. Mix that up, you beat Pizza Hut every day of the week.
You would
Agreed.
have the perfect shit tier pizza.
Yep.
Wait, you would just have Little Caesars.
We're not getting there yet.
Little Caesars is still, I would say, overall worse. It is still bottom of the barrel out of these chains. But for what it is, still, it
It's
is
the best.
McDonald's. It is consistent. You know what you're going to get, and that's what you got. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think the reason that August is very debatable about this right now, I think what's
Do you
happening...
like Detroit style pizza? Because that's what you get.
Hold up. Let me respond with this. I think that August knows that the quality will not change.
Yeah, no.
And that's the reason that he's saying that this is the one he's still considering this. And to be honest, consistency is really good.
It is.
Consistency. I will always take consistency over one time where it's great and a couple times where it's garbage.
At least we can all say that it's way better than fucking KFC.
KFC.
None of these are falling into a KFC tier.
I believe that KFC is honestly the worst fast food restaurant ever.
I don't know about.
I know most nations will agree with you on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out because there's a lot of shit.
And I know Del Taco is trash.
No. I know this. Hold up.
Taco John's also trash.
No, Taco John's is better than fucking Del Taco.
It depends on which one you go to. They're not consistent.
All right. I'm just gonna say this now. KFC right now holds a very bad spot for me. I can't say it's the worst yet because there's a lot that I haven't tried. But with all the things that I have tried, it's definitely one of the worst.
It is down there.
It is bad.
It is fucking bad.
It is down there.
And there was a time when KFC wasn't bad.
I remember this time.
I think I know when it dipped.
Early 2000s?
Nah.
It was after the early 2000s.
Way past the early 2000s.
It was like early 2010s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's a reason.
Isn't that when they got acquired by the...
Nope. I don't even care when they were acquired by. There's one item that will always be the turning point. The jump the shark moment.
Are you going with the double down?
The double down. 2 chicken...
Free?
No. 2 chicken breasts as buns. And then it was mixed with another slice of chicken, some ham and some cheese.
No, there was bacon on there.
There was bacon!
And they had a sauce on there. They had a fucking sauce.
You have a meat sandwich with some cheese and some sauce.
You take the manwich sandwich from Arby's, and instead of having buns, you have 2 pieces of fried breast meat.
That sounds like something that would kill you.
It almost did.
People called it the heart attack, not the double down. It was never known as the double down. It was always known as the heart attack.
You fucking die.
Again. Now, I'm going to say this now.
I have a weird vague memory of this. Like, I can see it happening, but I never recall it ever.
I'm going to tell you this now.
It's probably because everybody in human existence is like, this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back.
Yeah.
That didn't last for long.
It did not.
Of course it didn't.
So, I'm going to say this now. I lived. I ate one of those fucker things. I never ate there again. Because that was the moment where I realized that I was a fat child. That was the
that's your thing. For being a fat child. What was mine again?
I don't remember.
Fuck, what was mine?
And you have any semblance in your mind, if you have a hint of saying to yourself, this is all right, you're wrong.
Okay, it was all right for the first 5 minutes.
The bacon
wrong.
shake that I was talking about.
No, pause. It was right for the first 5 minutes. Then everything went to shit.
Yeah.
The bacon shake was mine.
Yeah.
Because I knew I would never touch a double down.
Yeah. Okay, the thing was that I was one of those guys, this was also during football season.
Oh, fuck you.
I had to eat, motherfucker! And I hate to eat a lot of calories all at once because I was fucking dead tired after 2 days. I was tired. So I was like, alright, fuck it. I might as well get as much calories as fucking possible. I basically just, my entire day's worth of eating was right in there.
Yeah.
You probably had more. You probably had like a day and a little bit of tomorrow.
Yep. Again, that was the worst. Damn it. This is the worst.
I was just looking at the... Are you going to point that out?
I'm going to point this out real quick. What the fuck? Anyway, for anybody who's going to be listening to this later, we're also having like the radio, like our little playlist in the background. It went to a radio and it's playing Nate Wants to Battle My Shiny Teeth and Me.
Shiny teeth.
That's like... See, it's not Chip Skylark, so it's just not the same.
No, we know, but this is a meme version.
I know.
Again. It's Nate Wants to Battle. It's an
Shiny Teeth and Me.
Yeah, it's one of those funny songs that we're just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Funny
all right, so again,
joke.
Funny joke. Anyway. Okay, so again, that was my moment of I shouldn't. ever do this again. And I didn't. And again, so that's where I think the KFC went jumped the shark moment, and like from TV and all that other shit. That's where it was. And that's when it was like an early 2010s, and I wanted to die ever since. Nope.
That is a very interesting question that you brought up. What is your food low point?
I told you. It's that fucking bacon.
Hold on, no. Okay, I want to edit this question a little more.
Okay.
What is your food low point that you go back to?
Oh no.
What is your guilty pleasure food? But that's a secondary question we can ask if that's not the same question.
Well, yeah, it's not the same question.
But
the
it's
food
similar.
low point. The food low point is when you look, you're sitting at your house one day. You don't have anything to do. You look at yourself. You say, "I'm hungry," and also I hate myself.
I've got one. I've fucking got one.
Because guilty pleasure food is not necessarily bad for you. I'm talking about shit that you go to that is awful.
How about I rephrase my question in a minute? Go ahead.
I've got one, and I've only ate it twice, and I doubt I'll ever eat it again, but I can't say for certain because I said that after the first time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is Fat Shack.
Okay.
I ate the Fat Shack sandwich that had the fries and the mozzarella sticks and all that,
All right,
and the
all
chicken
right,
and stuff on it.
I'm just gonna just preference this right now. For anybody who's listening right now, Fat Shack is a place where stoners go to heaven. It is a place that, like, their main prerogative sandwich is called a Fat Doobie. It is a sandwich that has chicken. It is bread, and then it's got chicken tenders, fries, mozzarella sticks, and then a layer of nacho cheese. That's called a Fat Doobie.
And there's no vegetable, no nothing
No,
else
it's
on it.
just trash. It's just straight trash.
It's straight trash.
So-
and I did eat this twice.
Same.
The first time I ordered it was January 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
I went, it was really late at night. It was like midnight.
Yep.
I had just dropped off a friend after going out.
Nothing else was open.
Nothing else. Well, I mean,
There was
other things that were options, but they're far out of the way.
Yep.
Or there was stuff at the house, and I'm just like, you know what? I need to, like, I was probably having the early stages of an anxiety attack. And I'm just like, I need to turn off, and I'm just driving around like, what can I eat? Because
Right.
like
I need to eat
I
fucking
stress
something.
eat or I fucking like scratch. I scratch myself. And I went to Fat Shack and I ordered this thing, and I ordered the biggest one. Okay. And I went home and I ate it, and I'm just like, I feel like I need to vomit.
So I'm gonna.
And then I ate it again recently.
Yep.
And this time, it was almost mirrored what happened before.
Right.
And I just needed to fucking turn off. And, God, again, it was fucking... It wasn't disgusting. Like, it tasted good. But immediately after, I felt like I wanted to die.
So Terrell will know this. I did the same sort of thing. So when I ate Fat Shack originally, it was with one of my stoner buddies. His name was Elias.
Yeah.
He was an individual that was praising this, and I went with it. And I was like, cool. I felt kind of like you did. I ate the damn thing. It was great, and then I felt like shit. But I have one that tops that. Terrell will remember this back during our break before we started school. My parents were gone, and my sister was gone out of the house. I was alone, and I needed something to eat. My stupid-ass brain decided, you know what? Fat Shack sounds really good. So, we were playing COD.
Yep.
And I went and I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm going to take a break from duels because it was COD 4. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just order myself some food real fast. Just give me a second. I was on my phone. I'm like, all right, cool. This is the best place that I thought of. So I got the sandwich, right? And I got that same sandwich I was talking about.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
He edited his.
I was dumb.
Oh?
DoorDash gives you options, and he went with them.
Because the DoorDash options allows you to add more. So I did.
What did you add?
Jalapeno poppers.
Like full-ass jalapeno poppers to the sandwich?
Full ass.
3 of
Everything
them.
on there is full ass.
Fucking shit.
So here's the thing. Terrell remembers this because I was on the fucking headset with him.
Yeah, he was on the headset through this whole interaction. Your headset has great range, by the way.
I know. Like I was playing COD and I was sitting in the bathroom like, close the door, hope no one kills me. Moving on. So I was like, hold on, I'll be right back. I dropped my thing and I still had the controller. I had my headset on and I was talking to Terrell. And it was hilarious because like I went to the door thinking that like, okay, this is my thing. I got my thing, still talking, and then I went down and I was stuck like, all right. I took it out of the bag. I was like, okay, here we go.
Doing it.
I'm doing this. I got 3/4 of the way there through this entire sandwich.
Yeah.
I wanted to die. I wanted to kill myself.
I want
The thing
it to
is,
end.
okay, so you got to get this from my perspective. I'm on the other end of the fucking PSN call, right?
Yep.
I'm on the other end of this shit, and all I can tell is that he's eating. Like, I know he's eating, and I'm just like, we're having a general
but you don't
conversation.
know.
No, he told me what he bought.
He knows.
And I'm like, this sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, he knows.
I knew up front, like, bro, that sounds like a heart attack on a button.
I know.
But I said, go for it, man. You know what? It doesn't, you know what? Fuck it. You do you.
Yep.
Parents are out of the house. You're just like, it is mine. I can make my decisions.
I'm an adult.
Exactly.
That was my I'm an adult moment.
Exactly. But as he's eating this and continuing our conversation, I can hear it. I can hear it coming through him. Like, this is taking life out of Todd.
So here's the thing. My voice started to get lower, and not for like
He wasn't like lacking in his energy. His energy was being diverted to try and deal with this monstrosity in his stomach.
So I got about 3/4 filet, and I sounded like I've eaten McDonald's for like 60 days in a row.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
My voice got low. It was full of just syrup. Like, you know how you get when like you eat something that's terrible for you and you feel like you're gonna fucking like die.
Yeah, because you're like drowning in just like saliva and like grease and shit.
Yeah, like there's so much grease that you are literally coated inside, and you're like, this is bad.
Yep.
So I felt like absolute ass for like 3 to 4 hours after I ate that sandwich. And Terrell knows about at least 2.5 of those hours.
Because he kept trying to play.
He was like, I'm going to keep playing, I'm going to be fine. And then about, I don't know, 5 minutes later, like after like the 7th game in a row, I'm like, dude, no. I can't fucking do this anymore. He's like, you all right? And I'm like, I fucking feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And he just kind of left. And I didn't see him till work.
Nope. And that was the next day. And I'm like, dude, I felt like I was back to normal again.
Yeah.
Because I literally shat myself to fucking bits.
Because at a certain point, your body can just not tolerate all that grease. So it just
you gotta start
gets
just
rid of it.
shitting your brains out.
And I did. And it sucked. It sucked balls. But I did. So that's one of my horror stories. There is one food that...
So is that your food low point, or is this?
That's the food low point that he went back to. And ours, I'm surprised, it's the exact fucking same.
Okay. It's not it's tied.
Oh, fuck, you got another story you haven't told me?
Yes.
Fuck you.
I know, fight me. So, this is a story about my high school days.
Okay.
This is a story that...
During football season?
Oh, boy, dude. You need to get calories in there and everything like that. But this got me. So, I did what most high schoolers do with $3. At Mountain Range...
Did you go to a $1 scoop, Chinese place?
Nope, I wish I would have done this.
It was probably a better decision.
I went to McDonald's.
Oh, no.
I know what this is called. It's McGangbang.
You didn't. How have we not talked about this before? I know August is new to our group, but why have you been holding out on me?
Gotta McGangbang?
I think you just...
3 times. I went back to...
You gotta McGangbang 3 times?
So
What do you want? Are you trying to kill yourself without a gun?
This was not in the same week, thank Christ. But this was at least.
Is it in the same year?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Let me explain what a
Jesus.
McGangbang is for the newbies that are in the house here.
Oh, Jesus.
This is a double.
Save us.
This is a double cheeseburger from McDonald's and a hot and spicy. This is 2 sandwiches that are good on their own, man. But when you decide to rip open the McDouble, throw the entire fucking thing of the hot and spicy in the middle and smash it back together and eat that like a fucking kid on Christmas. That's what I fucking did. The main reason. Here's the thing. The first time I got it, because my friends were like, we should do this. And the second time was also my friends and I, we should do this.
This is why Mountain Range was the sad school.
No. There's a few other reasons, but that's not it.
Yeah, that's one of them.
There's the third time. I was by myself.
Oh, no. He stooped to the level if he wasn't with friends. You became the lonely drunk.
You had shame to the point where you knew you couldn't let anybody else see you do this.
Mm-hmm. So here's the story. I was not in a good place when it comes to this. Okay. And I needed something. I needed something to get me out of this, like to either put me in my bed and leave me alone for a while type shit, or I needed something to like, okay, I found my low point, I'm done. So I went back and I got him a gangbang. And I did this and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is gonna suck. I'm gonna do something worse to it.
You didn't get the land. You didn't get the fucking what is it? Sea, land, and air.
How did
you did not.
How did you fuck up a...
Todd, tell me you didn't do it. Tell me you did not get the bird.
No. I gotta ask. Shut up. I gotta ask. How the fuck do you fuck up a McGangbang harder than it already is?
He got the different secret menu item.
It's called a McOrgy.
No, there's a different one for
There's
it.
a name.
That's more appropriate.
Yeah. But that's what my friends called it.
Yeah.
This is a thing that decided it was a good idea when you're stoned out of your mind.
Of course. And you want McDonald's.
And you have $5 to your name. I added, it was not the fish, thank God, I was not that stupid. Fucking gross. I added McNuggets.
How many?
6.
Okay. If you said anything higher than like 10.
No, if he had said anything higher than that 6,
Yeah,
I was gonna punch you.
I know. I know.
Because I was about to fucking murder you over the
fish.
land, sea, and air.
I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. No.
Sandwich.
So, okay, here's the thing. When you open it up, and here's what I did. I decided it was a very fun idea to do the same thing, rip over the middle of the cheeseburger. But what I did before I entered in the McSpicy was I put the chicken nuggets 3 up top, 3 in the bottom, in between, and just made this monstrosity. This thing is ridiculous.
Okay.
So,
You know that Chiba Hut ain't sitting well with this story.
No.
you know that you're about to come out because of fucking food coma because of the shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit though.
It's so good. No, but again, I was low at this point. This was like one of my low points in my entire life, and I'm like, yep, that's my low point. There's that, and there's a fucking fat check. By the way, deep fried Oreos, not a good idea.
No, I tried one of those for the first time in New York, and I was like, dude, this is awful.
Nah, Chiba, like fucking Fat Jacks fucking was worse. They double coated that shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they double deep fry it.
It's deep fried and then deep fried again.
We figured out how to deep fry water. America's just gone to shit, and I'm waiting for the nukes.
I'm surprised.
I have, it's a food, it is a food low point.
Yep.
That I've only done twice. And it requires a little bit of background. So when I was in high school, I didn't drink energy drinks. Because
no,
shut up. I didn't drink energy drinks because I literally could not stand the flavor. I thought they tasted like raw garbage until I eventually decided to get a flavor for them because I worked fucking 10 hours 4 days in a row. That's not a thing and a part of the story, but I thought I'd just say that. So, I used to not have energy drinks to keep my energy up during high school. So what I would do is I would literally eat enough sugar to set a sugar warehouse on fire.
Yep.
To light an entire sugar field on fire.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And so what I would do, you know how Taco Bell has Cinnabon Delights?
Oh no.
They offered, when I was in high school, they offered 3 sizes. You get 2, you get 4, you get 12. I've only done this twice because I'm disgusting.
Yep.
I went to King Soopers across the street from the school.
I know where this is going. I
don't like where this is going.
I know.
And I got the fucking, like, $3 12-pack of donuts.
Oh, fuck no.
And I took a donut, and I put a Cinnabon Delight in the middle of it.
I fucking knew it.
No.
As soon as you said King Soopers, I'm like, I know this is going.
Oh no.
And I ate all fucking 12.
Heart attack on a stick. No,
And
heart
this
attack
was
on a
back.
hole.
This
This
was
is
back.
diabetes.
And I was in high school too, so I could do this and not feel bad. But I did it one time.
You were a lucky person in high school because if I did that kind of shit in high school, I would feel bad.
Yeah. I could do this type of shit in high school because I was one of those kids who ate sugar morning, noon, and night when I was a child and was still skinny. I was one of those assholes. I was one of those dickheads.
We hate you.
No. Okay, I hate you now. But
has your metabolism slowed down at least?
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
now I hate you.
I still eat crap and I am as skinny as I am.
I wish I had that shit still.
yeah,
Can I
but
borrow your metabolism?
For like 5 minutes.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Can I at least give you some fat so you can burn it?
Possibly.
It'll
I
get
did-
you through your shifts.
I did that one time, and then I did that a second time, and it was like 6 donuts through the second time where I was like, okay, this has got to fucking stop. So then I just started drinking a fuck ton of soda.
That doesn't help.
I know.
So okay. So we all have our stories of hell. What is your most triumphant?
Oh, hold on. Real quick question. Just one answer, blurt it out. What's your guilty pleasure food?
Shit. All right, hold on. I got to think about it.
Guilty pleasure, like it's so bad it's like good, or guilty pleasure, like I only eat this once in a blue moon.
Well, mix of both.
A little mix of both. Okay.
Fuck. You know what?
Shredded squid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was it like jerky or is it cooked?
It's like a jerky.
Okay, I can see that.
And it smells awful.
Oh, I know it does.
Yeah.
And when you jerkify squid, it's bad.
Yeah, but I fucking love it.
I couldn't do it. Okay. I have a question after this. This is gonna be hilarious. My guilty pleasure food that like is just terrifyingly bad. I don't know, but it's so good. Fuck, I don't really know, because like a lot of things are like not really guilty pleasure food to me. I don't know. I'll come back to next time we do this.
Okay.
I'll come back to next time. I have a question. So as college students, or at least college student age,
Yeah.
we all have these moments where
Actually, I'll also come back to the food because I'm gonna have to think on it a little
I
bit.
feel.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my guilty pleasure food. Shredded squid that smells like fucking trash.
Yep. We all have this college moment where you have hardly anything in the fridge at all. What is your most redneck, get me out of Dodge food that you either suffered through or had to make do with or whatever? Like, you can make, like, what I'm saying here is, like, there are some poor man food that you kind of, like, it's, like, almost jail time food, where you have to, like, mix a bunch of shit together to, like, even make it look good. Well, does anybody have any one of those moments?
I have
I
something
can give you a story that was given to me when I was on my way to university proper.
I have a food that's like that, but it doesn't really qualify for part of that.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you go first.
So this one was a hand-me-down recipe from my band director in high school.
Okay.
I was going to his alma mater university, so he's like, "Yo, let me give you some stuff to survive. Since you're living in my dorm, you're living like I know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen and peanut butter.
Yep.
You can get yourself a decent pad thai
Yep.
on a really strict budget.
Yep.
You make sure you get crunchy peanut butter and you kind of let that shit melt into the ramen without the broth.
Yep. All right.
Just enough broth to keep it melted, though.
Yeah. So there's that type of food. What do you got, August?
I used to eat 3 packets of ramen noodles.
Okay.
Like
once?
regularly. Yeah.
Like cook it all up at once. Like that's not entirely crazy. I got.
It's
I
not
got another
crazy,
one.
and I still occasionally do that sometimes. But it's just like if I want to eat cheap, but I want to eat a fuck ton also,
Yeah.
I do that.
Okay.
If that's sort of the question type thing, a fuck ton of whatever that's cheap. Me and my friend, there's 2 of us, ate 6 or 7 boxes of macaroni and cheese all at once.
Okay.
And boxed macaroni and cheese.
Boxed
If you're splitting that between 3 people, that's
No,
reasonable.
2.
That's a little intense.
Okay.
Here's the thing. It needed to be eaten, A, and B was when I moved out to a place that basically we did not have very much money. That's one of the things we did. I have another story. Continue.
So I have a buddy. His name is James. I work with him on my review channel.
Yeah, you're quick plug. It's like a really fun little YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What is it called again? Is
That game review show, all one word, but capitals on the individual.
Yeah, that game review
words.
show. It's a very.
Send this. We're not like posting
I
this
know.
to the internet.
I know.
Dude, I actually kind of want
I'm
to.
gonna send this to Well, I can probably send you the 2 versions of this, so we haven't.
Yeah.
Posted
I'm just like for.
I'm gonna send this to Caitlin, and that's about it. But
I'm gonna get fucking roasted, by the way, because you said some jokes, and I'm scared. I'm big scared, bud.
Terrell, she probably already knows.
All right. Now,
That's the scary bit too.
all right. That's an entirely different.
She
conversation.
scares me, damn it.
That's another. I'm playing host at this point. It's a conversation that we'll have later. Continue on with your story, friend.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
So, I He was alone at his house. His dad was out, so he's like, I gotta buy food for myself and stuff, and he's on his KFC budget. Before he was a manager and shit. So he didn't have a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah, not a lot of money. So he's like, I got options of Spam and ramen.
I know where this is going.
And he mixed the two and somehow made it taste good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't divulge all of his secrets. I don't know. But it's somewhere, somehow, you can make Spam and ramen edible together.
All right, so
have you ever seen that one shitpost image of the guy who took a can of Spam, hollowed it out, and put whiskey in it?
Yep. I've seen that shit. That shit's weird.
That
I believe that shit.
That picture gives me like literal chills every single time I see it.
All right, yeah, fair enough. I have a thing. that I had to do. Again, I'm going to go back to my thing of this is something that I did when I was.
I'll probably get on to.
When I was one of those individuals who was like, oh right, considering I had very little money, like I basically paid my rent and I paid a few other things and I was broke, hella broke. This is when I worked a minimum wage job at 7-Eleven. Okay. We didn't have enough money for bread. That's how poor we were for a while.
Kind of broke as shit.
I survived off of milk and bananas at one point.
I know the feeling.
Yep.
I survived. Bananas are
during the recession.
Yep.
Teachers got short.
Yep.
Real short.
Yep. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what we did. We found out that my roommate has a very big obsession with making his own quesadillas. All it was just cheese and a fucking bunch of tortillas. That's all I did. That's all I did for that sort of thing.
I gotta do that too, so I can.
No,
I know what that is.
I've made
we've
nachos
all-
with craft singles, bro.
But we really don't want to make shit. That's what we make.
Nah, I can one up you on that one. I made my own tortilla chips out of those fucking tortillas.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, no, I actually, my cousin does that shit all the time. She makes her own pico and she makes her own tortilla chips. She buys a thing of like nice quality tortillas and then just cuts it up and throws it in the oven, makes it for a little bit until it's crispy.
Yep.
Like I don't even think that's a bad thing. Like
I like that.
Like that's a healthy college student thing, though.
Right. But that's like, okay, so we have a bunch of tortillas. We had no bread. One of the funniest things that we ever did was we decided that it was a weird thing to do, but we've done it as kids and we're broke, so we need to actually like feed ourselves. And the first thing that we found in our pantry of very little was we had our tortillas, we found peanut butter and jelly. Now, like when you're broke, when you use a tortilla as a piece of bread, and then we made PB&J roll-ups.
No, I know those.
Sound like a bad.
I know those.
No. It was not
Because
great.
I really.
I mean, it doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound like it's a terrible thing.
One of my like trash snacks when I'm just really hungry for just fucking anything, I make a chicken patty, and then sometimes when I don't have like bread, or my dad buys fucking disgusting bread with fucking sticks and twigs in it and shit.
I know.
Yeah, I don't have like hamburger buns. I put it in a fucking tortilla. And
So
like that.
so there's that, and then there's also the. You're broke when the only thing you have in your pantry is grits.
Fuck, I can't say I've been there in a while, man.
Grits and jelly. That's it.
It just gave him visceral flashback.
I hate grits. I hate them. I have family in the South. I can't escape them, but I fucking hate them with a passion. Grits are terrible. And you added grape jelly?
You just gave Terrell.
That sounds disgusting.
You just gave Terrell a PTSD flashback.
All right. Most people would do the savory fucking grits. They would do at least fucking butter or maybe some cheese.
But you didn't have that.
I couldn't. The only thing I had was grape fucking jelly.
He was broke. He was making his way in the world. He had to do what he needed to do to survive, Terrell.
And here's the thing. You may have visceral flashbacks, but this is a food that I wouldn't mind eating again. This is a food that I wouldn't mind eating.
Terrell's gonna stab you. Terrell's gonna stab you.
Actually, fuck
No, get the fucking car, Todd.
I'm not gonna get stabbed today. No, thank you.
Fuck you. I'll just. You know what?
Try and
I'll
block
disgust you out too.
Try and
bring it on, bitch.
Oh fuck.
Tortillas, shredded cheese, and the other thing that I had.
Come on.
Dill relish.
Yeah, that's up there.
And I loved that.
Fair.
You put a little bit of else, you put down the shredded cheese, roll that shit up. You don't even cook it.
Nah.
The cheese, if it's Colby cheese, if you can get lucky and have Colby cheese, the flavors actually balance out oddly enough. And the tortilla is just the catalyst for how it gets to your face.
Right. Okay.
So you're not just sitting there eating relish and cheese.
It could be worse. My friend was so broke that the only thing that he had was basically almost rotten horseradish. And tried it with cheese, motherfucker!
That's called wasabi.
That's bullshit! Horseradish is the most disgusting thing in my fucking life. I hate horseradish. I wanted to fucking die. That and sauerkraut are very close. Sauerkraut I like, but when you mix the two, I have a day.
Who the fuck mixes those?
Because people are morons, and I have friends.
Tell your friends that they're wrong and they're a disgrace to my entire family.
I know.
I have a
Horseradish is so
strange quandary.
Laundry?
Yeah, a thing that happened to me that I find interesting that could possibly be one of the or just topics of stories or something like that.
Sure.
The only time I have ever thrown up from eating a food not being sick.
No, because it disgusted you this much.
The only time I've ever thrown up food in which I wasn't sick was one time when my dad brought home canned squeezed cheese. And I ate it right from the thing because I do it with whipped cream all the time.
You know.
And I did it, and I tried to swallow, and it did not go down. Mm-hmm. It got stuck like halfway in my throat because it's fucking squeezed cheese, and it has the consistency of cement.
You know who did that in a fucking really funny ass movie?
Who?
The Goofy movie. You remember that shit? All right.
And I cannot eat squeezed cheese now.
I never could.
So squeezed cheese to me is something that is highly disgusting. I would eat it in a dire situation.
It has its place.
You know what I would do in that dire situation?
Eat it.
Take whatever money you are going to spend on that fucking squeezed cheese. Go to fucking Walmart. Walk down the fucking cracker snack aisle. Look down at those Keeblers that are fucking 80 cents a thing and just buy more. And be like, I can live off of Keebler cracker snacks for a week.
You know what I survived on?
Yeah,
for
but what would you put on those Keebler cracker snacks?
No.
Squeezed cheese?
No. It's the Keebler ones that have like the peanut butter in the middle.
Oh, okay, those ones.
Okay.
I will survive off of that and tap water before I try and do squeezed cheese again.
You know what I did survive on for a hot minute?
What?
It was saltines and more jelly. That shit's interesting.
This is the most college student thing I've had in a very recent time, and I completely forgot about it because I was so tired when I ate it.
I know the feeling.
I just came back from Germany this summer, right?
I remember this.
Yep. And I ended up eating in the German train station, Berlin train station. Beautiful train station, by the way. Like, not inside, but from the outside, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Lots of windows, very nice. And you can't miss it. It's right there, not too far away. There's a bus that goes there. I had the McDonald's there. I love McDonald's from Germany. Fantastic. But we got back to Hanover, where my exchange student lives, and he got peckish again. He got a little hungry. He got a little hungry. Mm-hmm. So he's like, I'm going to make me some pasta.
Okay.
All right.
I'm like, all right. You do it.
So far, so normal.
He's like, do you want any? And I'm like, you know what? I've been up for like 32 hours.
Sure.
32 hours in full. Hit me with a little bit, and then I'm going upstairs and going to bed.
Fair.
I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take a nice, long, hot shower. He's like, that's fine. And then I'm going to bed. And that was fine. That was all fine. I sat down, and I noticed something that was on the table. There was glasses. There was nice plates. Yeah. There was the fork. A bottle of ketchup.
Uh-oh.
And I was waiting for the pasta to finish.
Yeah.
It wasn't dawning on to me for the longest time.
I know where this is going.
I don't.
That the ketchup was going to be the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He puts down what is the equivalent of the macaroni shells? That pasta? He puts that down on the plate, and he just takes the ketchup, pops it open, and squeezes it on there, and mixes it together to where it's nice and coated, and he just takes a bite. And I ate it.
Did you cry?
I put the ketchup on there, and I did exactly as he did. I followed by example. and I didn't hate it. I didn't actually hate it because pasta on its own that came out of a box does not exactly have a flavor.
It tastes like noodle.
It tastes like wet noodle, and then you're just kind of just eating ketchup. And it wasn't bad. Am I ever gonna stoop that low again? We'll have to wait and see.
I think that
But for after 32 hours of travel, to sit down with a cup of water, the prospect of a beer tomorrow, and a whole 2 weeks of journey ahead of me, to eat like the college student I properly was kind of... It cemented me into Germany in a way that I knew that the people I was going to be hanging out with for the next 2 weeks are very similar to me. I was staying in a really nice house. I was very uncomfortable, but this is the food I had. You know, of course we had better food as the week went on, but like that was the first proper thing I ate in that house, besides gummies.
Yeah,
and that it was just, I don't want to say surreal, but it was just kind of like these students, they're my age,
they know what's up.
They know what's up, and we all just kind of are making it through this together.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good trip.
I once ate bread soaked in Kool-Aid for a dare.
Wait.
How much did you get paid for this dare? Or was it just a dare?
It was just a dare.
Oh,
You know what?
Because
You know what?
they
Now
did
I have a
it.
question.
I did it
Was it
because
okay?
they didn't expect it.
You know what?
was it okay? You haven't answered the question.
It was probably just soggy fucking whatever.
Well, no,
fucking
I put it in
flavor
my
was.
mouth and just instantly swallowed because I wanted to fucking like sit there with the texture in my mouth.
All right. Now I have a question. What is the worst thing that you've eaten for a dare?
That I've eaten for a dare?
Oh yeah.
I once ate a somebody put a bunch of Cheetos and a banana inside of a plastic bag and mashed it up by stepping on it, and then they went around and dared people to like take a spoonful. And I fucking did it.
Was it hot Cheetos?
No, it was just regular Cheetos.
That's even worse.
This was the time before hot Cheetos were like a thing.
Oh, so this is like elementary school for us.
Oh yeah, basically.
Jesus Christ, that's a long time ago. You would have been early middle school.
I'm about to say it must have been
Yeah,
early middle
somebody-
school.
Because
somebody
actually, 4th grade for me was when Hot Cheetos really kicked off at Thornton. So it was probably somewhere in that ballpark for you. Because you were going to Pinnacle.
What age were you at 4th grade?
What age was I?
Like fucking. Because we're like what, 3 years apart? So I would have been probably like, what were you 7?
You would have, yeah, you would have been in middle school by now.
I think I would have been like almost out of middle school at 7th grade even.
But yeah, basically somebody did that and went around and dared people to like take a spoonful and eat it, and everyone was like, "No, gross!" And then I was like, "Sure, fuck it, I'll do it." And then I
Wait.
and then I ate and I got $5. So you know what? It was
win.
fine.
I love
And as a kid,
Yeah,
it's $5.
yeah, exactly. Fuck it, I'll do it.
I love how you went from no gross to God, I'll do it. Just this deep voice change. I'm like,
Well, no, everyone else was like that, and then the kid walked up to me and was like, "Fuck it, I'll take a fucking spoonful."
I just thought it was really funny that you did that. Continue.
Mine's not disgusting in like the sense of the prospect of eating it is disgusting because it's jelly beans.
Yeah.
If that tells you where this is going,
Bean boozled. That area.
grab a handful and just eat it.
Fuck.
Whatever happens, happens.
I can trump that.
I'm sure you can. Mine's not that great. Mine's not that great.
I can trip you in your own story.
Do it.
$20.
$20.
Eat everything. At once.
The whole Bean Boozled kit.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
$20. It was the most disgusting $20 I've eaten in my life. The last flavor I had in my mouth was earthworm and toothpaste.
God.
But anyway,
So you didn't see it, but today I walked up to Terrell with 2 Oreos in my hands, and I was like, "Here you go. I brought you a gift. One of these is filled with toothpaste. Good luck."
nice.
And here's the thing. I looked at them. I inspected them. Neither one of them was filled with toothpaste, and I knew it.
I actually did that one time to a kid.
You're an evil human being.
Oh,
Did that?
my-
No, I did that one time. Here, that's not the full story. I did that one time. And then, so I gave it to him, and he ate it, no problem, because it was a fucking Oreo, and he was like a fucking middle schooler, whatever, what the fuck ever. And then it was like a little mini pack of Oreos, so I was like, "Here, you can have another one. Forgiveness." I filled them all with toothpaste.
You are an evil motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't compare to some.
And he was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
So, you know the picture of the internet that goes around every once in a while with the guy from the Jigsaw face, and it's in a fridge. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, but I know of this type of meme.
Yes, I'm also aware.
My friends were dicks.
What did they do to you?
They filled half of the liquids in there with laxative.
Ooh.
And had a jigsaw face in it. No context.
Oh no.
Half the house was shitting their fucking brains out. My friends were dicks. My friends were assholes. Because they were just like, you know what? We have like 6 bottles of laxative we bought from Walmart. Fuck it.
Let's just fucking make everyone's day awful.
I have not.
Although I do have a fun story with those bastards, so I will explain later.
At least in my memory.
Yeah, going off of food, what's the most evil thing
Oh,
that either you did
actually,
or
never
happened
mind.
to you?
What was that stuff called?
Which, Marmite? Because I have a story about Marmite.
No. It was a drink
Uh-oh.
that went around in my marching band.
But what was it tasting like?
I don't remember, but it was like a mixture of a bunch of disgusting stuff all into Mountain Dew. And by the time it was done, you could not see through the liquid anymore.
Sorry, I can see what I can imagine.
It was so full of sugar and shit. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it was like Sparkle or something. And it was almost used as like not a like it was either Sparkle or something. I can't remember. But it was filled with so much disgusting stuff, and it was almost used as a hazing thing for a little bit. And you had to take a drink of it, and I avoided it, but AJ,
Yep, I know where this is going.
drank it.
Of course he did. Because why wouldn't he?
I didn't see him for another day.
Oh yeah, he's probably shitting his brains out for a while. Yeah.
That stuff was disgusting, and that's the only thing I've ever come close to actually have
My friend.
tampering with people's food.
So I have an idea, or my friends had an idea of just being absolute pricks. So some of my friends, or they're not friends anymore, mainly because they distanced themselves, and also I just didn't want to deal with their toxicity.
Yeah.
So
As most high school friends end up being.
yeah. So these individuals decided it was a good idea to, well, they wanted to do this, but they never did. At least they don't think they did. They might have, for all the fuck I know. They were talking about doing something that just was terrifying. So everyone knows stepping on Legos. Everyone knows it.
Of course.
Everyone knows how terrifying that prospect is. Well, what my friends wanted to do was stick tacks through them.
Okay, this is different from food.
This is reaching into
No,
the
you asked.
level.
You asked evil.
This is reaching into the level of just downright sadistic.
Again, why do you think they're not friends with me anymore?
Yeah.
I said fuck that noise. Especially like.
I also have another story to tell, but you keep going.
And these individuals, I'm not going to name them or anything like that because fuck that noise. I don't want to give them satisfaction. And to be honest, whatever. These individuals were just sadistically little fucks. And I'm like one of those things where I'm just like, listen. No. I also had a lot of individuals who were just fucking batshit fucking off the wall. And I'm like, nah, not anymore. Fuck that shit. Fuck all this noise.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
that's just kind of where I'm going to leave that because batshit crazy, you can kind of see the sadistic level they were already at. They went batshit off the wall, and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that I'm not anywhere
in
near
that group anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just going to preface this by saying you can't judge me because at the time I was a child and had even less morals than I do now. Okay?
I love where this is going.
I'm terrified as to where this is going.
It's actually a pretty simple story because it's an entire story that tells itself with one line.
Yep.
I once, I believe, sometime in elementary school, I once gave a kid a concussion with a playground ball.
I can one up this.
I can one up this.
But yeah, that's the entire story.
You go first, I go first too. Alright.
And I have actually told this full story to Lily and Caitlin before, and they thought it was like, oh my god, how could you? And I was
Wait.
like,
Okay. Give us the rest of the context then.
Okay, you know
Well,
what?
no, that's the whole. That itself is the whole context. I concussed a kid with a playground ball.
What was what was the full story? What was the reasoning? Did it give you a reason, or did you just
So I was evil as a child, and this kid was really annoying. So I whipped a playground ball at his head so hard it gave him a minor concussion.
Okay.
Nobody ever found out about it.
I wasn't evil.
No one found out about it. That's where you
That's
where you got lucky.
Yeah.
Continue. So my story is not evil. Mine's accident. Nice.
Oh shit!
It
gone.
Yeah.
It gone. It's gone forever. It gone.
So I'm gonna preface the story with this was not intentional.
Okay. That always makes it better.
Right. So I, as a high school freshman,
Oh no.
was a big boy. And I am a big boy, but
Large
like this.
child.
No. I was thin. I was like your size in high school, maybe even thinner than you. But I was.
Okay, but you were still tall.
I was stacked.
Yeah,
too.
you were super, super tall.
So I'm going to preface the story that this story was by accident. So the thing was that we were playing football. It was a game, and you know how if you've seen a football game, you have no idea what the fuck's going on, but you understand that when there's a pile of bodies that are trying to push one way or the other to see like you can get a little bit farther backwards or forwards.
Yep.
So this story prefaces with that bit.
Okay.
Second is that there's a kid who not to be mean on guess, but how much do you weigh?
170 something.
Okay, my friend was really skinny.
Okay.
Maybe 130 pounds soaking
So
wet.
fucking thin.
Very thin boy. He was on the very back end, right? He was on the very back end of his of the pile until I came in.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna preface the story with a little bit of anatomy.
So two preferences.
Oh, with anatomy. We're getting into anatomy class, kids.
Somebody's going to get very hurt.
The strongest bone in your body is your thigh bone.
Is your femur.
Yes. Guess what the second one is?
Skull?
No. Right here. From shoulder to elbow. It's the strongest bone in your body. The second strongest bone in your body. It's not supposed to break.
Yeah.
When I charged in, trying to give one last little push for a first down, I clocked in the back.
Jesus.
This kid, unfortunately for him, when he went to the doctors later, because he was out of the game immediately, he was screaming in pain, and he had a sling that just basically he could not move his arm. This bone was broken in half.
Fuck.
Shit, yours is worse than mine.
Saw in the x-rays and everything. There was 2 bone shards of this bone that's never ever supposed to break in half. He was out for an entire year before he can go and get physical therapy.
Shit.
It took 3 surgeries to get it back in place. Took him like another 6 months to put it to like get at least something there, and then he was able to work on it.
It was accident though.
Oh no! To be honest, I didn't see him.
I feel like I'm gonna be an asshole. Did you get the first down?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was all worth it. It was all worth it.
Yep. My friend.
That was the most asshole question I could have asked.
No.
But I had to know.
No, we got it. We still lost. We got it.
I mean, it's Mountain Ridge.
No, Pinnacle, bud.
This was Pinnacle. Fucking Pinnacle never won shit.
We haven't won a damn football game in 4 years.
All right, Terrell, what's yours?
Go on.
All right. So this kid started to become a minor nuisance. His name is Justin.
A minor nuisance.
Yeah, like strictly a minor nuisance in my second grade class. His name was Justin. I'm pretty sure that...
I have a story that's something similar.
I'm pretty sure, looking back on it, that he was actually...
he was...
On the spectrum.
On the spectrum.
You're an asshole.
I didn't know. The thing is that
Okay, but when you're
I'm
in
the
second grade...
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know what the spectrum or any of that kind of stuff was.
You're in second grade!
And the thing is that he was never taken out of class. He was always in class, like all this stuff. He to me, he was a normal kid. Yep. He was annoying. He was weird, but he was he was just
normal.
like
Yeah,
me.
he wasn't
He
a
was
problem.
just like me.
Yep.
Till one day he just kept bothering me, and he bothered me all day.
I know this feeling.
Until we got to recess, and he said something so slight, but it was like to me it was the most smart ass thing he could have said in the world.
Yeah.
To where I literally just stopped what I was doing,
walked up to him a little bit later so he wasn't expecting it, and just rammed my foot right there.
Nice.
And I kicked him in the balls. And I just ended him to the point where he actually was carried out. He ended up throwing up twice.
So
I just destroyed this kid because he had gotten to me that bad that day.
So everybody who knows me knows that I am not a violent individual. I'm not really an individual who goes and seeks out fucking thing.
I try not to.
No, I know. No, I'm just prefacing that story with this. Story with this.
Okay.
So there's this kid in my, I think it was 4th grade, maybe even 3rd grade class, that would practically bully me.
I had a couple of these where where you stood up for yourself.
I needed to.
Yeah.
But also I had enough of his shit.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing that a 3rd grader or 4th grader does is it was just kept pestering over and over.
Yeah,
and over
repeated offenses.
Yeah, and it was just fucking annoying. And I finally had enough of this kid's shit, and to the point where whatever he did next, I was kind of just had enough, and I was going to do something about it.
Yeah.
So he stole. I was reading a comic book. It was a Pokemon comic book.
Okay.
It was this like this nice little story, and I was just reading it.
Yeah.
I set it down for a second to go and get my water about this kid. Kicks my chair, and then so I look up and he steals the book, and he goes to his chair and starts reading it, and I'm like, oh fucking no, I had enough of this shit. So I decided it'd be a great idea, instead of hitting him, I didn't want to like just straight up smack or punch or whatever.
Yeah.
I decided that I was just going to grab his nipple as hard as possible, tear out, and twist. And did not let go. It took 5 minutes for the teacher to release me. It was bad.
Titty twister from hell.
Oh, dude, it was Purple Nurple City.
Okay.
And the teacher was like, "What drove you to this?" And I'm like, as a 3rd grader, I couldn't explain very well, but I was like, he stole my book, and also he's been pestering me for months. And he's like, "Really?" And the kid was like, "No! Fuck, it's not it's my book." Yeah, and then I'm like, look at the inside cover. He did. It was my name. And he's like, "You're an idiot." I took it to the principal's office, and he took me with him, and it was.
You got the write up too.
Oh yeah. Oh, because I had to.
Yeah, me too. That's what happened in the 2nd grade. You want to know what's bad about mine though?
Yeah, boy.
So I had that walk between Thornton Elementary School and Thornton Middle.
Oh, that's a little bit of a walk of shame.
For context, my mother used to work there, and I would walk up from my elementary school because I was right next door. I would walk up the path to the middle school, and I had this write-up in my hand. I started freaking out, so I tore it up.
Ooh.
I tore it up and threw it away, so my mom wouldn't see it.
Uh-oh.
But the thing is, my mom works in the district,
so
she already knew.
Oh, she knows.
She already knew, so she asked where it was. And then she told me just how much more trouble I could get in without that thing. So they went down to the middle school office and had them pull up the scanned version and print it off.
Yep.
Right there in front of all of her coworkers.
Yep.
Not only did I embarrass myself, I embarrassed my mother. I did not hear the end of it for a while.
Yep.
I got my ass beat, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Because I was in the 2nd grade. You could still do that shit.
Yeah, and whatever. Again, this is something that I'm just like, whatever, dude. And that was probably the closest thing I got into for a fight in my entire life. Was that I have never fought anyone.
Same.
I've
never been in a fight before too.
I've never
been in a proper fight.
I don't think anybody really wanted to fuck with me.
You're a big kid.
Because you were large.
I was a very big boy.
See, they wanted to fuck with me because I was
Small,
closer to their height, but I was a butterball.
Yeah, you were a little pudgy boy.
Yeah.
Well, you see. Okay, here's the thing. You ever seen a fat guy lose a fight? No.
Do you know why?
Because we all fucking know why.
The thing about the thing about it is they knew I wouldn't properly do anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Until it was too late.
Yep.
And the thing is you learn as a bigger kid, and I think this is part of the some of the subconscious reasons that I really don't want to lose the weight, is you learn how to throw your weight around.
A little bit, yeah.
You learn what it takes to be intimidating with the weight.
See, the thing is that no matter if
you punch somebody, if I were to punch Todd
I'm not going to hurt him that much.
Nah.
But if I throw my entire weight
Behind that punch, yep.
yeah,
It's gonna be fucking
I'm probably
painful.
going to hurt myself, but at the same time, he's going to get hurt.
Yep.
So,
I can hurt anybody I want
so
if I just use my weight to my advantage.
so here's the thing.
And Todd knows that one too. He broke a kid's bone on accident.
Right. But I wasn't like.
You weren't trying. I'm not saying.
No. It wasn't like I was a $150 and skinny. I was 220 and skinny. I was 180 at the beginning of high school. By the end of it, I was 250, and it was muscle. If you look at my photos, on my Facebook, I was a skin and bone looking dude, but I was 250. Get on my level weight. You do not need to be like this big husky dude. Nah, if you know how to throw your weight around when you're fucking that big and that heavy, shit, you know. Fucking know. You know. And it's like one of those things where you're just like, well, you try your best now. And I'm pushed 3 bills. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not as strong as I used to be and other shit like that. You can throw your weight around, sure, but like you have to know about your shit yourself. And to be honest, yeah, good shit. But there's some things that you gotta take into account and a bunch of other stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, listen, I'm a pacifist by nature. So if people want to fight me, no one has. Good luck.
Yeah.
No one has come up to me and said, I want to fight you. Nobody.
Well, because in this day and age,
No.
people aren't even honorable. So when somebody wants to fight you, they'll just come at you randomly.
Right, I know that, but even back in the day, whenever it was, if anybody was honorable about that shit, no one said it.
Yeah.
No one's come at me. No one has done anything like that. Yep. And if people people want to come at me, that's fine. It's just I understand that I can throw my weight around a little bit. It's how I learned through football. I learned through my stuff, and it's fine. Yeah, our conversation has very much diverted, and it's fine. I think that this will be probably the last subject, because I should probably be going home.
I got work in the morning.
Yeah, I do.
Boys got to go to work. Boys got to do everything else. So
I got to get a haircut. I got video games. I got new video games to play on top of old ones. Fuck, I'm screwed.
You are busy with recreational activities.
I am. The thing is it's also partially a job. I got to find one to review by Wednesday. I got to have the review done by Wednesday.
I got shit to do.
However, I do want this recording.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
So,
you ever seen a fight?
Have I ever seen it? Oh, yeah, I have.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, I have.
I have never seen a fight.
Dude,
Was it interesting?
let me tell you something. I went to fucking Thornton.
Oh.
I went to Thornton, and there wasn't as many fights as you'd think.
Oh, really?
That's more North Glen. They have more pride over there,
It's a
apparently.
North Glen thing.
The thing is the fights that happen at Thornton, it's because they're done. You have hit the point where they decide they need to handle it themselves. Where the school has either failed them or whatever system was going on has failed them. They are taking matters into their own hands, and there is emotion behind it.
Yep.
So that's why the fights that come out of Thornton do not stop.
Yeah.
For shit. That's why they have arrests and shit that do happen during these fights. Because they are personal. Very personal. But the worst fight you will ever see is when 2 of those girls go at it.
Yeah. Hair pulling, throwing to the ground, slapping.
Not slapping. They punch.
Yeah, punching each other.
They punch, but they punch hard. I've seen guys be more civil in a fight. I am, actually scarred by some of those fights. Yeah. Those fights are terrifying. Most of the people there won't get in a fight. They'll talk it out.
I only ever saw
It's the times where where the girls get into a fight that not only do they get hurt.
The morals come off the table.
Teachers get hurt. Police officers get hurt.
Yeah.
It's when they literally have nothing to lose. It is the scariest shit.
I only ever saw one fight at Legacy happen. It was completely one-sided. One kid got his ass beat. He got thrown to the ground. Fight was already over. He just screamed at the top of his lungs, "I have a knife," and then everybody laughed at him.
Ooh.
You lose.
And everybody laughed at him. He sat up, and he kind of put his hand in his pocket and just fucking left.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if you're bringing out threats of weapons, you already lost the fight. But yeah, that was the only fight I ever saw at Legacy.
I've only heard of fights. I've never actually seen one. Throughout my years from Pinnacle to Mountain Range, I've never
Which
seen
is surprising. I'm going to be honest. Pinnacle, I expect more fights.
To be honest,
I only saw 2 at Thornton, and I was there for 4 years, and I was in the area for longer. I only saw 2 fights throughout my whole career.
The thing is about Pinnacle. The one thing that I find very interesting about Pinnacle is that the graduating class I had was 50 people.
Really?
It was tiny. We had small classes. Like, it was not even 50. It was like sometimes at 30. We have very small classes. And it wasn't like a lot of people, but sure. But like it was ridiculously small for some individuals. And it was one of those things where you're just like, well, we try our best to get 100 people, maybe 200 at the max. We'll see. But we don't fight very often. It was not a lot of fights. There was a lot of other things that were just like, well, we'll see what happens type shit. There's always going to be beef and shit like that. But I didn't really see all that much beef. I didn't see all that much like grind or like grinding of somebody else's gears and shit like that. What I saw was a lot of people who were just trying to get through. And, you know, it's one of those things where you try your best.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've never seen a fight. I've always heard of fights and shit like that. There was not much or like whatever, but like that's all I got. I don't know why. I just want to close it out like a YouTube video. It's weird.
This is the end.
Yes.
What do we call this? Lunch Sandwich Club?
I would say that this is...
The Sandwich Club was good.
All right, Sandwich Club.
Sandwich Club.
All right.
Do we want to have sandwich themed code names?
No.
Okay.
Because our names are already in this.
Hey, what's your name?
You want the sandwich theme?
No. I'm just asking. What is your name?
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Terrell.
What's your name?
Hi guys, my name is Todd.
I'm August.
All right, and from the 3 guys, we also had a very fantastic night here. Until next time, we'll probably do this every week, and we'll try and see if we can maybe post it. If you guys like this, go ahead and show some support.
I thought you were going to say, like,
okay.
I thought you were going to do this. Shut up. No.
I tried, motherfucker. I tried.
I thought you were going to say, like, comment, and subscribe.
No. Actually, no. I didn't go that way.
Well, it depends. Where is it going to be posted?
You're going to post it somewhere.
I mean, I can post it on my YouTube channel.
By the way, this weird like podcast talk thing was also split into 2 parts. So there's one part that only lasts.
I can edit it.
Yeah, there's one part that only lasts like 30 minutes, and then there's this part that's
That's
on for fucking 2 hours.
Good shit.
Okay.
Again, I try. I've never done it before. Fight me.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, it's
Sure,
the beginning
go for it.
thing.
So, considering it's on YouTube, here's what you're going to want to say.
Sure.
Okay? So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave it a like.
I literally cannot take you seriously.
You will never be able to take me seriously again.
I can't.
So if you guys did enjoy the
shall.
video, please leave it a like. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed it. We intend to do this every week. Come back for more, and we'll see you guys next time.
We might have a 4th person if we can convince her to stay out this late.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, we can always have guests for individuals who want to stay.
We can get guests, but we are your crew.
Honestly, have to see if this is even popular. But you know what? It might be.
This is the main thing. This is the main crew. We're gonna see if anybody else wants to even join for a little bit. Fuck it, we might even take some club time to do it.
Probably a little bit. You could start like a tabletop theme.
Let's
fucking
preface
podcast.
this with this was recorded on an iPhone in a car throughout a drive
while we were eating. The first 2 parts of this, like the 20-minute bit before this, and this like the first part of this podcast thing, it probably sounds like garbage because there's a bunch of like road noise and car sounds.
We should probably get like, you know, if we're gonna do this like the podcast style, we can get some equipment in.
Probably
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not hard. Anyway.
Again, thank you guys. We'll hopefully have a good one.
Bye.